but otherwise, yes. Looks
There
like
it
it's
is.
attempting to connect at the moment, so.
Yeah, I attached some images that might be really large, and you guys might be just loading them. I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah, it's all good. I'll get in eventually, I'm
I
sure.
don't really know how the cloud thing works, because when we weren't on cloud, whenever you guys would load, you would load what I told you to load. Like, I could preload images. I would always forget to do that, but I could. But I don't know how that works now, because it's on cloud. It might just automatically force load you guys. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, it's been a while, guys. Like almost an entire month.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yep, you too.
Happy New Year, indeed.
The first game of 2023. For me, anyway.
Yeah, same actually. But then again, I don't know how I would have been able to play a different game, I guess, other than on the first. I guess if I played one in the afternoon or something, or in the morning. All right, there you go. Looks like I'm back. I'm logged in now. I just need to make this window not tiny.
I almost freaked myself out. I like
What'd you
went to
think?
go click on images and I typed in world and my world map wasn't showing up, and I'm like, what? Where's my world map? It's because I was on items, not images.
Oh,
It's morning, okay? Leave me alone. Barely even drank my coffee. It's just sitting there. Yeah. Alright. Last time on Breath of Fire, you guys had accepted the challenge and completed the challenge. And that's pretty much where we ended, is like, as soon as you finished taking out all of the enemies in the challenge, which turned out to be rather challenging.
It was.
That's good.
we weren't supposed to be like leveled up to level 12, or were we?
No,
No.
not yet, I don't think.
Okay, that'll probably be for next session.
No, I want you guys to suffer as level 11 through this next part
mean,
first.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't think level 12 does much. Actually, no, there's a few breakpoints I
It's a
guess for me.
feat
But-
level, isn't it?
Not by default because it's an even level, but it is
Oh,
a
is it?
ability score level.
That is true.
For sorcerers, it's a spell level.
Yeah, it's also
Yeah,
like,
actually, it's pretty big for GG then.
it's the
Yeah.
base attack bonus breakpoint for full marshals on power attack too. So yeah, I guess there's some cool stuff. I don't get it. I normally get a bonus feat, but I don't because it got replaced with some ability that I don't know if I'll ever actually really use.
Yeah,
We'll see.
I don't really mind, honestly. GG is SR dude, so I'm happy. That was the whole build.
But yeah, so if we're not actually done with the tests, maybe, or maybe that was the test, and now we get some knowledge. I don't know.
Who knows? But there
The
is a
Game Master
portal
does.
now.
DM knows, yeah.
And the portal no longer has a red cross on it.
Then we proceed.
That's the one at the
Right.
top of the map.
Yeah, that was the one on the top of the map.
I see. I still see a red X on it technically, but it's not
Oh.
actually there anymore. Is what I'm in that case.
I don't see the map. Am I loaded in the wrong one?
Yeah, wait.
I double clicked my token.
Double click your token to, because I have the world map, but we want the map we were on. The test map. There we go.
I mean, I don't know if we need this map anymore.
You don't.
Ah, there we go.
But yeah, so you guys go through the portal then, and you find yourselves back at the console.
We did it. We did it.
And we find Fox there. Yeah.
Fox is with you guys, yes.
We died in the simulation, but
Yeah.
we're at the end.
Yeah.
Well, I remember the first simulation. Didn't we lose that one?
No.
The other one of the other towers, there was one that we lost, I think. Yeah.
Hmm.
All right. Now console says, "Congrats, you have completed your task. Here is your reward." And I don't know how in the world it does it, but console magically gives you guys 2 ability points.
Oh wow.
Oh,
Alright.
But not only that, all of you, whether or not you want it, is granted the ability to change into a dragon, and I believe we're in dragon form 2 now.
we had the level 6 form of Dragon 1 before.
Yes, Form of the Dragon 1.
You're saying now we can do Form of the Dragon 2?
Yes, I believe so. Let me just check here.
Okay.
Form of
will
the
change
dragon
things.
2. Yes. Actually,
Is that
you guys can do. Are you guys level 8? Wait, this has to be caster level 8, right? Not like actual level 8. Yeah, Form of Dragon 2.
you mean spell level 8?
Right.
Okay. Alright, so +2
Ecosystem.
charisma.
If you don't have something like I have, where it automatically redirects me back to normal YouTube because I don't want a fucking vertical video. Still ends up being a vertical video, but anyway, yeah. It they're set up to like, cycle through off of an algorithm, so you end up getting a lot of stuff through there.
I
People will
get
sit there
really
watching 'em.
annoyed by the shorts algorithm. I think it's complete crap.
I couldn't tell you. I'm not very familiar with how it. Like I
Oh,
said,
it's so
I
annoying because, like, if you spend a couple of seconds watching a video, which you're gonna do anyways, to assess what it is, it assumes that you liked that content and it starts showing you more of that crap. So you have to literally start thumbs downing things to teach it, or else it's just gonna start showing you things that you don't want just because you watched a second or two of something similar. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting punished. It's because you're like, oh, what is this? Oh, this is stupid. And you scroll away, and then you're like, next thing you know, you're watching the same crap over and over again. And it's like, why?
yeah. They're really trying to get you to engage with it, I guess. Gotta give it the thumbs down at least.
Well, because it's the popular thing. It's what all these millennials are doing. They're like,
Well, yeah, they're trying to
Yeah.
match TikTok, like, is what it is. So
it's like I was trying to tell the thing.
I think
All
it's
I
the
want to
millennials as
do
much as,
is I
Gen Z,
want to
actually.
watch. It might be a mixture, but I just want to watch cat videos and roller coaster videos, right? So I'll be like watching a cat video, and then it'll start showing me something else, and I'll be like, no, and then I'll search over to roller coasters, and now I'm on roller coasters. So then I'll scroll through these roller coasters, enjoying myself, and then it'll start showing me like Wednesday Adam dance thing, and I'm like, no, I don't want to watch that. So then I search for cats again, and I get back into the cats, and I start scrolling through that, and then it starts showing me other shit, and it's like I'm
I still watch
searching for a
shorts.
category.
Easy.
I don't know. At first I didn't want to get involved with it because I was like, oh, this is stupid. This is just gonna be like the TikTok thing. But I'm not seeing all these TikTok dances, right? But some of the shorts that I have seen are actually like pretty amusing, you know?
Okay.
But yeah, I end up getting mad at myself because here I am laying in bed scrolling through something, and I actually despise that. I feel like it's actually really bad for our health. The scroll thing, you know, where these companies I don't remember who started it. It might have been Facebook.
Aha! I'm
But
getting a 4-leaf clover. That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, of course it is.
This item looks dope.
But yeah, they teach you to scroll and they entice you to continue, and then you're enticed to keep going, and the next thing you know, you spent an hour just scrolling through mindless content. As long as it's cats, I'm okay. Just an endless stream of cats. That's all I want.
Cat videos.
Yeah, I mean, isn't that what YouTube kind of always was? Just the home of cat videos. Podcasts probably take the number one, but I think cat videos used to be like the number one most watched content on YouTube for like ever. But yeah, YouTube's kind of a podcast place nowadays. All these people have been like, we're on a talk show. We have opinions, so therefore we're gonna have a talk show. And then like something in the world happens and like 5,000 channels all make the same video.
Yep.
The question is what voice would you rather listen to?
That sounds about right.
Yeah, the Amber Heard trial thing was the worst. I couldn't use YouTube for the longest time because like everybody and their mother, even channels that don't normally like do the drama shit, was like tapping into the Amber Heard thing. It's just
If it
like,
gets the clicks.
but does it? If like 1 million people are all making the same video, are
Mhm.
they really getting the clicks?
Well, you might be, because somebody looking for that content from one creator might stumble across yours if it's the same content.
I just
Not
can't
saying that it's
watch 20 videos of the same
Hmm.
topic, you know what I mean? I don't know. You just watch the one and then move on. Yeah, that's fair. Are you guys all ready? You got your item? You got your ability points in?
I got the
Yeah.
abilities. That's the item that I'm just not
Yeah,
certain
I'm
of
like
yet.
not
So
sure what item because I have like my headbands and waist slots on all
I
my.
found an item that I wanted that I
Yeah.
was gonna grab, but so yeah, the only thing I don't have is
An ion stone, maybe?
I am ready.
the only thing I
Take your
don't
time.
have is something to. I haven't actually put anything in for the dragon form thing, but also I don't know if I'll actually be planning to use that, so
That's fair.
might not matter.
Okay. Well, yeah, whenever you guys are ready to leave. Because reminder, you're in Trojan. Let me know where you plan to go, how you plan to get
Yeah, my
there.
second level wand is like 500 more gold pieces than it's 4,500.
Get one with not 50 charges.
Yeah, you can do
Yeah.
that. An uncompleted.
That'll lower the cost a little bit, and then you can get 45
But
charges.
then I have
or
to do
whatever.
math.
Yeah,
Pluto
it's-
can do it in Hero Lab for you.
Just call
Go,
it
Pluto.
40 charges.
Pathfinder. It's actually not very easy to do it in
Well,
Hero
you,
Lab.
Yeah,
without
it
just trial
is.
and erroring a bunch, is it?
No, it's super
Well,
easy.
here's the
You
thing. It's
custom make the
4,500.
wand, and when you make the spell thing, there's like a box at the left of it to choose how many charges you want.
Yeah, I guess
It's
I can
all
just
right
click
in
the
there.
button. Yeah,
so
just click the button.
if 4,500 is 50 charges, that's 9 out of 10, right? Simplified. So then if you want it to be 4,000, you need 8 out of 10, right? So
It's 44 charges.
it's
gives you-
45 charges.
Well, 45 charges actually puts you 50 gold pieces over. So
Wait,
you
how
gotta
much
do-
is a 50 charge?
50 charge is
It's not
4,500. It is 4,500, but it's minus 90 for every charge apparently. I don't know. I'm
Oh,
looking at
it's
Hero
not
Lab.
proportional because there's like a base cost of the wand or something built in. There's like some flat amount just for the wand with
I
no
don't
charges.
remember. I'd have to look at the formula, but according
instead
to
of a
Hero Lab,
Anyways,
Instead of a-
44 charges.
Instead of a single item, can I get multiple items of the same type? Like multiples of one item?
Console
Like
has to
multiple alchemist
fabricate
fires.
this for you, so no.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Console's an expert m- um magic maker.
I guess
Magic
so,
item
yeah.
maker, apparently.
Yeah, I was just looking for a potion.
Eh.
I got a
You
4-leaf
can always go to
clover.
Prima and pick up potion.
It's actually a great item.
Oh, that's true.
So we have
Is
teleport.
that gonna give
so-
you luck bonus?
Yeah, so it won't stack if I have like a prayer. I think prayer is also a luck bonus. I don't think it stacks with that, but I don't have anything else otherwise. It gives me luck bonuses, and it's a +2 luck bonus. So even when I have prayer, it'll still give me a little bit of help. And it's just a free action for 3 times. I think it's 3 times a day. Yeah, 3 times a day you can get a +2 luck bonus on a skill check, ability check, or saving throw. So I'll probably use them as saving throws mostly.
I'd rather take the other kind of luck, the chance to hit type. But yeah, that's still good.
Well, it's 700, so I mean it's under 4K, and there's not a whole
Yeah.
lot of great options for 4K. So I don't know if I can really get
Yeah.
anything useful to increase attacks. I found one that would for archery, but like archery is not really my main thing. It's just something I picked up last level, and I'm not really that good at it.
Damn, my boyfriend's been playing Wrath of the Righteous, and he just learned how strong Zen archers are. I'm like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, wow, Land's just carrying all these fights. What the hell? Like, yeah, Land's pretty good.
Did you know that less than 44% of players have gotten past Act 3?
Well, I've ground to a halt on the Crusade mini game. Like,
yeah,
I'm
I
getting
Crusade mini
through
game.
it, but it's sapped my will to play. So
I
I'm
think
at
that's
this
what the
point
game
where
does to a lot of people.
I want to continue, but I just have to get through that section. So it's like, yeah.
You can do what Pluto did, right? Pluto?
What I did is I cheated and gave myself a stack of like 20,000 archers and just said, all right, I'm just going to have this stack of archers walk around and one shot everything.
I mean, if it works, it works.
And I'd have it just auto resolve the battles with my doom stack that just kills everything. And for now, at least that's working. If it ever doesn't, I'll just cheat again and add more archers. So I don't mind. I hate that mode so much that I'm willing to just cheat through it. But the problem is if you just do the auto crusade mode or whatever, you turn it off, it locks you out of other content.
Yes, I know that
And
because
that's the only reason why I was like, well, that sucks. Like
I'm
I'd rather just turn
pursuing
it
one
off.
of those paths that it will lock you out of. So
Yep.
I have to go through it.
Yeah, which is really unfortunate. I wish they had actually made it like optional, but oh well.
Man.
I'll do it again is the best response to like being like culpable for something. Like I stole the money. I'll do it again.
Yeah.
No shame.
Yep, that's me and Wrath the Righteous. I cheated
I
and I'll
burned
do
down
it
the
again.
forest. I'll do it again.
Not even that you would, that you actually actively will.
Yeah.
You're not just like saying hypothetically. You're like, no, I actually am gonna do it again. It's only a matter of time.
True.
Okay, it looks like I don't have a cloak of some kind, so I have
Ooh,
no
there you go.
shouldered items. So I will be picking up some kind of shoulder slot item.
I was just almost similar and almost picked up bracers, but I just couldn't find any that were actually useful that were under 4K for me.
Yeah. So Frost was struggling through Wrath of Righteous, so now I'm like, well, I'm gonna play it now because I just have to see.
Yeah. The
Some guy put a post up on forums. He's like, I'm level 3. Why in the world are you putting me against level 9 shadows while I'm level 3? And I'm like, I don't know if that's accurate. Like, are you even where you should be?
it is power gamey because it's Wrath of the Righteous, and you get into mythic levels, which are all about power gamey.
Oh, that changes your CR, like, without.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can start doing really incredible things, but you also have to be ready to be facing really incredible things. My favorite is the 7 or 8 giants that apparently snuck up on my group and took them by surprise. So the fight starts. I'm
Yeah.
completely surrounded by these massive giants that go first. They annihilate 2/3 of my party, and I'm like, okay,
That's a random.
reload.
It's a
That was a
random
random encounter. Yeah.
Yeah. Good times. There's also like this fucking insane ghost you can fight that just like
I know which one you're talking about, and
Oh, and the
I
game
was,
autosaves too, huh?
without reading any spoilers, I was aware that there was something funky going on, so I didn't want to deal with that until I'm much higher level.
yeah.
In game, they make it clear that like something bad is going to happen if you do this thing, but they
Yeah.
allow you to do it.
Yeah, I was telling Frost, I was like, well, the difference between like being at a table is like players have choices. Where in the game you have linear choices, but players can do
Hmm.
just about anything, not approach it at all, completely
Well,
avoid it, but still get like the story that they're trying to get,
they
or
also
do very obscure things.
I think they also overtune some of the fights compared to what you would do in a tabletop game just because they know it's a CRPG and people are just going to save and reload and
Hmm.
you can keep trying the fight over and over again too. So I think that's
That's
one
a
of the
little
things.
tricky.
It's part of
Yeah.
why I think in the CRPG some of the fights they're like, man, I don't think anybody would ever actually throw this at a tabletop. Like,
Well,
Well,
I
they
learned that the
would, but the
reason
game
why
master would recognize it's too hard for their players and scale it as you're going.
the
yeah, they
base
might do that
game
too.
mechanics are actually simpler. If you turn it onto core mechanics, the game actually gets harder because, and I was reading the
Oh
developers on
yeah,
this, because it's a computer game. So the base game of the actual rules is assumed that you're going to have like 3 encounters between rests or something like that. But in a computer game, they want you to go farther before you're forced to rest.
Right.
So the default difficulty of the game is actually simpler than core rules because they want you to be able to do more fights before you're in a situation where you rest. Which is why when you turn it up to core rules, it feels like you're getting punished. Like the difficulty scales
and I
a
always put
lot.
it on to core.
So do
Oh
I.
yeah.
Yes.
Well, that was one thing is like Frost was sitting there asking about paladins and the smite, and he's like, I only get to smite once a day. That sucks when I got like all these encounters to go through. And he's like, yeah, I suppose that would suck.
Okay, I'm just going to buy something boring and
We've
mundane.
only had like a few sessions I remember, or like games I remember where we actually like went like 5 or 6 or 7 encounters without resting, and I think that was the only one I can really remember right now is the Strange Aeons one, in like book
Mm,
5 because
Mummy's
we had like a
What one
Mask,
now?
we had that
the
harsh time
Sphinx.
limit. Um,
In book 5?
was it book 5? I think it was book 5. Is where we had to go to the party. So it was like you're
Oh no,
in
that
like
was in the last book.
oh, it was in book 6. Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. There was kind of a harsh time limit, but like it doesn't like super matter if you fuck it up.
Hmm.
It's just like if you want the moral victory, then you have a
Yeah.
time limit.
Well, of course we wanted the moral victory.
Yeah, if you want to
But
save the lady, then you got to do it like by midnight.
yeah. So we ended up like running pretty dry on resources by the
Yeah,
end.
I know that was probably like a big mess and slog for you guys, but it was fun for me.
No, I enjoyed it because like I don't know, it felt really rewarding having being able to get through it with the limited resources at the end and like I don't know, I remember I saved a couple high end spells for like that last fight where I got stuck basically fighting the boss one on one for a little bit. And
Yeah, no, that was
I was like,
that
well,
was pretty like, oh boy.
I kept an emergency force sphere for that entire day, even though we'd had like 8 encounters. I'm like, all right, I got this. I got my trump card, and it paid off because then eventually the rest of the party was able to come in and help bail me out. So
The other thing about Wrath of the Righteous, though, is the best ending is locked behind a really, really long series of events that you have no real way of knowing what to do. So you're making decisions throughout the game that can lock you out of the best ending at the end of the game, but there's until you get to the ending, there's no way to actually
I think I'm okay with that
know.
though, with that part at least.
Mm.
I'm
I
not
know
one
it's
of those people who cares about like if I get the best ending, so
Best,
right.
I don't think I would care.
That's the way I'm looking at it. I'm like, if
Right.
I don't get the best
Okay.
ending, it's not as big a deal to me. And if I really want it, I'll go back and play it again.
Yeah, play it again.
But like I said, getting locked out of the ones from the Crusade mode, that feels
Yes.
really shitty.
Yes.
Because
That's kind of
like,
silly.
because
So
I just
like,
don't enjoy
if
that.
you auto crusade, you can't do certain side quests.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah. you're
It
locked
tells
out
you
of
though.
it.
You become aware of that
Um,
because you
I
guys
think
seem
it
to be aware
kind
of
of.
it.
I think it kind of communicates it, but it's not super clear.
Oh,
But
okay.
and it does tell you once you set it to auto crusade mode, you can't turn off auto crusade mode. You can adjust like the
So auto
difficulty of
crusade's your
crusade,
best
but
way of getting through the crusade, though, is what I'm hearing.
Well, basically, you can ignore the crusade altogether when you auto crusade.
yeah.
The
Right, but
computer
when you
takes
get
care of it.
past it, it assumes that it happened though. Like it's not like this didn't
Oh
happen
yeah.
at all. Yeah, yeah. Okay.
No,
It's just
it just assumes that your crusade was successful and that you won enough
Right.
battles to progress as time goes on.
it's just there are certain things during the crusade that you do for some of the mythic paths.
Mm-hmm.
But if you auto them, you cannot do them because
It
you never
basically
did the
doesn't do any
crusade.
of the
So
optional
yeah.
things. It only accomplishes the main story goals, basically.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah. Because everything's on a timer. Yeah.
Yeah.
okay, so we were ready to go
Yeah.
where?
Good question. Where?
I don't know. Do we have
Airship
anywhere else?
factory.
I think the
Yeah, I was gonna
airship
say,
factory was pretty much it.
like, unless we wanted to go do some other side stuff, but
Yeah, I don't know what else.
What else is
We
still
can
to
go find
resolve
Gobi.
though?
Yeah, we did
not
the bread. That was like the main mission we had to do.
well, kind of. We
So,
actually
not
found out the
really.
person we want to give the bread to is at the airship factory.
Oh well,
Yep.
then that is
Oh, right.
all of our
Yeah,
side
well, we have to
quests
go
are
there.
at the airship factory. Yes, I
That's
would like to stop
weird.
at Prima though because I do need to pick up a couple of potions.
Prima's really
Well,
close.
you are the teleporter.
Well, you guys have the boat, remember?
Yes, you have the boat.
And we actually know some of the destinations we can input into it, besides
Mhm.
just Tunlin, which I think was the only one we knew at the start.
Yes,
I don't know if
that's
Prima's
right.
one that we know or not, but if we
Okay,
can get
well
I think from Tunlin we could teleport to Prima even.
let's do
Yeah.
that as a start.
Alright.
Okay. To Prima, you guys go. As the boat has taken you there before, it will take you there again.
Then I shall do some very quick shopping.
Okay. It might be the last time to shop, so.
I don't think I have very much money anyway, so I think I'm good.
That's fair. I haven't really rewarded you guys money. I just keep giving you items. I'm just like, here.
I'm actually fine with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I have everything I need or want right now, so it's been working well.
I go through a couple of APs just trying to doing my best to just use what the AP gives me,
Yeah.
Mhm.
just to see if it can be done. Except at higher levels, it sort of breaks down because the game expects you to have certain items, right? So, but for the most part, it seems to work at lower levels.
The
Was
APs
it
definitely expect you.
Nimitep that they just kept giving you all the weapons?
Well, yeah, because no one else used
Nobody.
weapons.
I was just carrying them. I think I
Yeah.
had 2 stabs, didn't I? Yeah, I had two different stabs that turned into snakes or had a snake motif.
Yeah. Yeah,
No, what was your
most of the
character in
APs,
Reign of Winter? You kept using all the weapons because nobody else could or did.
Yep. Noise Mask, we had Raz
that was
using a lot
Nematep's
of the
cousin,
weapons.
or
That's right.
right?
That was Kepri.
Yeah,
Kepri.
Kepri.
Yeah, Kepri. Yeah. That's who I was thinking of. Nimitep and Kepri have like a weapon hoarding problem, perhaps.
Despite the
was-
fact neither of them use weapons.
Yeah.
It was
It's not
sort
really
of
their
like that
problem.
with Strange Aeons that Fingrim ended up getting a lot of the weapons just because it was like everyone else was like, we're just full casters.
Mm-hmm.
Especially at
Yeah.
the end party. It was full casters and a kineticist. So it was like, all right, here's this exotic weapon. And I'm like, all right, I guess I'll just use a spell to give myself proficiency with it. It worked out
Oh
though.
yeah, that's what I did with Safo. It's just like, oh yeah, I can
Yeah,
use that, I
Safa was the same
guess.
thing. She was the brawler, so like there were like times where like we're gonna use this. Well, Safa's got martial weapon proficiency here. Have this longsword.
We need this Bane. Here you
We
go.
need to use this Bane against the Banshee. So Safa is the only one that can really use it.
Okay,
Or
I bought my
anyway,
potions.
yeah.
I'm good to go.
Anything else you guys want to purchase? I hadn't heard Zidarium. You guys are in Prima.
Is there any other
I don't really have much, so.
news
Okay.
in Prima while shopping's happening? I'm just gonna find because it took us, we were gone like a week.
There's a gambling hall if you want to gamble.
No, I'm just
No.
worried if there's anything else bad going on or any news about this airship factory or if anybody set out to try to rescue us while we were gone. We're fine. We're back. Don't go to rescue us.
That's right.
Oh, well, okay. After a while, you like do run into somebody and they're like, "Oh no. Billy Bob went looking for you guys."
This is the absolute worst thing that could have happened.
I haven't seen Billy Bob in like a month. He left like a long time ago.
Somebody should go look for Billy Bob.
Do you know where he went?
Oh, I don't. I don't.
Okay,
I thought he was joking, but yeah,
do you
he's
have
missing.
anything of hit that was like owned by him or something? We might be able to scry him.
No. Billy Bob didn't own anything.
He didn't own anything. He was an
He was
aesthetic.
the local hobo.
He was. He slept in the kelp over there. You can check that out if you want.
One day he just woke up and
All
said,
right.
"I'm gonna make something of myself. I'm gonna go help those heroes."
I'll get a reward out of it. It's gonna make me famous.
I'll go look through his kelp to see if I can find clues.
Okay. Yeah, you look through his kelp and you just find a scarf, an old scarf.
Okay. I'm gonna go find Guru Gigi and say, and we need to find out what happened to Billy Joe or whatever his name was.
Billy Joe, what?
Who?
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob.
Billy Bob?
You gotta find
Wait,
Billy Bob.
who's Billy Bob?
He went to try to rescue us, but obviously we're fine. But now we have to go
No,
rescue
we
him.
told them not to rescue us.
I know. I told them explicitly not to, but
And
this-
they did. Oh no!
yes, the worst possible result.
We have to go rescue them, and then we have to make sure no one tries to rescue us. Again.
Again.
Yes, I need you to try scrying on where Billy Bob is.
Oh, okay. Okay, I don't
This is
know
his
anything about
scarf.
this Billy Bob guy. Oh,
Yes, but I
okay.
have his scarf, so that should give us some advantage because it was something he owned, and
Okay,
obviously wasn't particularly precious to him because he didn't bring it with him. But
it's a personal belonging.
it
Okay.
was a personal belonging of his, I think.
Well, this is our top priority, so I'll get right on it, and I'll maybe just try to scry, I guess. So
I don't even think we have to do anything unless he has like some sort of protection. He probably just gets a will save, but lots of bonuses because you don't actually know him.
To be honest, I'm
yeah, he gets
expecting
a
to see
plus
him
10.
riding on an elevator up a very long.
I mean, part of me is expecting that too, but
So he gets a plus 10, but since I have a possession or garment,
Wait, where'd my roll go?
it's -4, so he gets a +6 on his will save.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
So he needs to roll will with a +6 in addition to whatever save he has.
so he probably made it.
He gets a +6?
He gets a +6 because I don't know him,
Oh, yeah.
but I
that's
have
fair.
a scarf. And the DC I should find out is 23.
Oh, okay. Well, he fails the will save.
Oh shit! Where
He's
where
just
does
a
Gigi see
bum.
him?
Okay.
Just a
So
bum.
he's just a bum.
Don't disparage the bums. Remember that time
Can I
where the
trust this? Because
bum
all my
had to
spells are
save Sister
used.
Maria with you?
Yeah,
Or do we wait? Do we sleep after the training?
I mean probably. We had to take a boat ride back here, so
Yeah, it would have
probably
taken
took us a
days.
few
Okay.
days.
I'm just gonna assume I'm full health, and the only spell I've used is scrying now, and level 1 stuff. Sorry, where is he at?
I was gonna since you can't see like the whole
Yeah, it's a pretty small area around him. You
yeah, you
can't actually
can't
see your
see
surroundings
everywhere
very
around
well.
him. Yeah,
True.
but you do see him like walking by buildings, like houses. And like every person he walks by, he stops and asks them like if they've seen a group, and he like describes them looking like you guys. And then every person though that like he talks to all look very like malnourished, tired, worn out. They're wearing very worn, dirty, used gray clothes. But they are walking around freely. They're not shackled or anything, but it looks like they look like prisoners, but it's kind of strange because they're not quite acting like prisoners. Well, they are. I don't know. It's up to your interpretation on how they're acting, but they are looking very dreary and down. But they, like I'm saying, they're out in the open. He's approaching them as if they're just citizens on a street.
Okay. Yep. I don't know. I see him. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, and it's
But he's
also it's not
okay.
a town that
He
you
seems
guys
okay.
recognize, so the buildings
Okay.
aren't something you've seen before.
I was trying to think where we've seen that would have matched that description, but that explains it.
Seems like it's probably a smaller town, or he's in like a poorer part of town. One or the other.
Well, at least he's fine for now.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we'll try checking on him later then.
Yes.
Sure thing. Yeah. I'll keep this scarf handy.
But I'll make sure that I go around and make sure everyone knows, like, don't send anybody else to try to rescue us.
Yep.
And pretty much everybody agrees. That's fine. Didn't plan to begin with.
All right, good.
No
Just so you know.
offense. But yeah, don't get yourself in trouble or anything. Because you know I won't be coming. Ha 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 ha.
So do we have any other lingering business to take care of? If not, we should ready ourselves and
Yeah. I don't
And,
think I have anything.
confront the dark dragons and their evil machinations. Their airship of doom.
Mm-hmm.
We're fighting an airship?
Well, the airship factory is where we're going.
That's true.
So we
Okay.
don't know if the airship if they have any that are fully built, but I think we
Yeah,
saw.
the airship itself is your final boss. It's gonna be epic.
Well, I was going to say this is going to be an epic battle, final battle on the bridge of the airship, just as it's pulling out of dock and heading towards its first victim. We
See, this
have
is
to
gonna be like
defeat.
the end of Avatar.
We have to defeat them before they get there and blow up the city, whatever their first city is.
This is literally Avatar, right? The final battle. Guys, please, Avatar: The Last Airbender, guys.
Oh, the Last Airbender. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was
I'm
hating
trying to
you for a second. I was like, I don't want to think about it.
Not the movie, the show, right?
Yeah, because
Okay.
Avatar 2 has come out, the term Avatar now has some
Oh
is
no!
vague.
It's
So
gone back to being vague like it used to be
Dang it!
when the first
I
Avatar movie came
oh.
out.
Yeah, in Avatar: The Last Airbender, the TV show, the
but
last
yes,
battle, without spoiling too much, was airships going to attack,
yes.
and the
Yeah,
You
good guys
know,
had to stop them.
and you had Sokka fighting on the outside of the airship.
Yes.
Yeah.
God, you guys are ruining my plots. Ah.
Yeah. The Last Airbender was a great series. I love that one.
Yeah,
One of my favorites of all time. Yeah.
Okay, we have a plan. Can we get this boat to go to Scandi? Or do we have to bring it to like Dark Stronghold first?
yeah,
I
you
don't remember which
try
places we know.
to get it to go to Scandi, and it doesn't. And it doesn't go to Dark Stronghold either.
Where's the closest? Carmen?
It will go to Carmen.
Okay, we're gonna have to hoof it then.
Or you can try teleporting into the
I
unknown
said you
once you get
can
there.
teleport, right?
Yes, to a place I have never seen before.
That's a great idea.
In fact, my only description of Scandi
Just
is the
go to
name Scande.
Yeah.
But we've been to the Dark Stronghold before.
We have. I could teleport us to the stronghold from Carmen. So at least that would get us partway there.
Mhm.
So let's do that then. I'm all for it.
All right.
We'll rest here first.
In Prima or
Well, I guess we can go. Let's go.
I
I
mean, if
forgot
you're
on the
taking the
boat.
boat to
Yeah,
Carmen, you're gonna rest.
yeah, yeah. That's right.
Okay, let me pull out our calendar. You guys head back to Carmen.
Okay.
And then you're gonna teleport to the Dark Stronghold.
Yes.
And it's spring.
Can you give us an overnight rest?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you
Now Fox is only dying.
go. Sorry, Fox.
I'm
Fox
actually
would be
interested.
completely healed by now, but yeah.
The fact the overnight rest actually brought him from dead to dying.
Let's see. I don't see any wounds on him.
I took care of it.
Okay.
Okay.
I actually don't need mage armor cast on me anymore either. Actually, by the way,
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Okay.
because I have I think I have like a bracers of armor. Yeah, bracers of armor +6. Oh yeah, so actually, I didn't want to look for gloves anyway because I forgot I had bracers of armor +6.
Very nice.
It's because I just never bothered to put it on my Hero Lab sheet for some reason. Let's fix that.
Okay, to Scandi, you guys go.
Are we
as
going
you
to try and sneak?
Yeah.
I guess we'll try and avoid patrols and stuff if they have them.
Okay. As you guys follow the road south, the terrain slowly starts to look like muddy, but with like a dark, glossy, oily substance. And the further you get in, the more the oily substance turns into like pools of like pond size and even lake size of this let's just call it oil.
Oily substance
Yeah, very.
that looks like oil.
The road does not look like it's hardly ever traveled. You don't see any patrols, and given the terrain, you can probably see why. It's not exactly the ideal thing to trudge through. But eventually you do get to a bridge that crosses over to kind of like an island that seems to be like a little more sturdy and less oily with an entire gigantic city there.
Do we see a spire rising up to pierce the sky?
You do, yes. And up above it is a really large platform that's kind of blocking out the sun for a portion of the city, depending on what time of day it is.
That
I cast
there
freedom of
is
movement on
our
myself
destination.
to help with trudging through the bad terrain.
The goop.
Otherwise, I don't know. It's gonna
I'll
kind of
just
suck.
Greater Magic Fang the fox.
Do we see
Let me post the
like
correct day here. Let me post it
troops, soldiers, guards, walls around the city?
There is no walls around the city. And you guys are a fair distance from it. Do you want to approach the city to see?
Should we go in under cover of darkness?
I can see in darkness.
I don't think I care. But I do have dark vision, yeah. So I'm good with that.
I don't think Fran does though.
Nope.
No, neither do I. We both have human vision.
Damn human.
I can sneak moderately well if we're gonna go in when there's light, because I can turn myself into like a tiny animal.
Yes, okay.
I think I actually have. Yeah, I have some ranks in stealth. I did a whole stealth solo mission. Remember, where I had to sneak into
Yes.
the palace in Tunlin. Although I think I can't remember. I think somebody gave me some magic to like help me with that, but yeah.
I don't
I have
recall.
some-
Yeah, I think we had like a potion of invisibility or something like that we used on you for at least a short period of time.
Yeah.
or something. Or no, we had elixir of sneaking. That's right. That's what it was.
Oh no, actually it was the hero points elixir. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay.
And I
Which you
used
still
the
have like 1 or 2 of those, by the way.
Yeah,
Because I know you guys didn't use them all.
I
I
think
have an
somebody
elixir
has
of
them.
luck.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't forget those. Super
No.
good.
They're gonna stay in my inventory and I'll have them at the end
I'm
of the
saving them for the
campaign.
sequel campaign.
I mean, until I actually go and play the sequel to this game, there's no sequel. In fact, it's
Fair.
not even sequels. It's kind of like Zelda, where it's like kind of like the same thing, but just different. You know what I mean?
Soft
Yeah.
reboot.
It's
Yeah.
yeah, more like a soft reboot, yeah.
Uh-huh.
What is the moon like these days? Is it full moon tonight or somewhere in between?
Is this gonna make a difference to you?
Only insofar as if it's a full moon, we should be in cloudless sky. We should at least have enough light to sneak in for the humans. Otherwise,
No, the sky is cloudy. It's
oh, okay.
spring, so it's kind of like it's like Seattle over here in spring. Pluto will know what that's like. It's overcast, but it's
Mhm.
yeah.
Okay, fair enough. So yeah, the nights are going to be pitch black.
Probably.
Okay. Yeah.
That's what you could have got. Dark vision goggles or
Yeah. Well, I now I was thinking that. Yes.
Whoops.
Then, lacking alternatives, shall we just go to the city, trying to remain inconspicuous?
Yep, we can try.
Okay. Let us attempt that.
Okay.
So you're gonna go in as yourselves in the light of day or at night. I'm guessing night because of the dark vision situation. You're concerned if they can see.
Well, two of us cannot see. Oh, well, you know what? Just a sec here. Let me check. At the very least, do I have a torch? If I have a torch, then yes, we'll go in at night. Do I have a light spell?
I can cast the light spell.
Let's go in at night. Yeah, the
I will
light will
cast
be
light.
visible, but
So a walking around torch. Yeah.
Pick
It's
up
no
a stick
different.
and I will cast the light cantrip on you, or
I
on
mean
the
Sure.
stick.
that's almost more. Let's see, I have an elixir of dark sight. How long do these last? Gives you dark vision that also lets you see through deeper darkness, so maybe a
Hmm.
slight waste, but I have 2 of these. But it lasts for 1 hour.
Oh, well, if you're willing to share, then that will be enough to at least get us into the city.
Sure, might as well.
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll use our elixirs of dark sight.
And we'll go in at night.
All right.
Okie doke. All right, I don't have images. I couldn't find anything that works for this place. But you go into a full-on city that seems a little bit different than what you guys are familiar with. It's very industrial. There's a lot of pipes, there's a lot of smoke, there's a lot of gadgets and gears and barrels, empty barrels. Some barrels might have oil in them.
Hmm.
If this was a Zelda game, we'd have to go around smashing all the barrels.
What is all this
Yeah.
stuff?
No, we wouldn't have to. They would just have like rupees and hearts in them.
Yes.
Everything that Link does destroy, like he doesn't need to, but there's always like goodies in them.
He's a thief. He's just like, well,
Well,
I need this. I'm gonna save the world, so give me your money. Taxes.
The incentive is there. You're incentivized.
Alrighty. Yeah, what is all this stuff, Rand? It's very different. An
What a strange
industrial
place.
city. Hi. But yeah, you guys are walking around at night. There are not really any patrols. There is a guard or two, but for the most part, you guys do your best to avoid them.
Yes.
The houses and structures don't look like they're in like any kind of fine, pristine condition. Everything's very like working industrial, very used, maybe slightly worn down structures. Anything specific you want to do now that you're in the city? Or look for?
I was gonna say, what are we looking for specifically?
Well, I mean, the obvious answer is the tallest building in this place, which is probably at the center.
Mm-hmm. And you see that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But part of me
Maybe
wonders
we
if
want to get information first, if we can.
this is where Billy Bob is.
Mm.
Does it look like some kind of similar buildings? Is it what I saw when scrying?
I don't think you saw the buildings too well, but
I saw a
Yeah,
little
it's
bit, I
hard
thought,
to
but
tell. Like, it is night. Um, so it's kind of hard to tell exactly, and you weren't exactly like focused on the buildings when on the scry itself. So what glimpses you do see, it's possible,
okay.
but you're unsure.
It's not the right city.
Is there an inn?
You look around for like um building or business signs
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that, and you don't see any. There's no signs in this town.
Hmm.
The only signs that you do see are like hazard signs, like don't touch this, and warning and things like that. So you're
Well,
not
at least they have
sure.
some kind of safety culture. We don't actually have a plan, right? We're just basically thinking about walking up to the bad guy and saying, "Hey, stop."
I would like to know.
Well,
Yes.
I don't think we have a
we
plan. We
should gather
know
information first.
we should get information. We know that the
Mm.
the Lich guy is maybe around here, right? We saw him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's up to no good. He's up to his own initiative,
Yeah,
his own goals.
his own agenda. Yeah.
From the Queen of Darkness, I believe,
Mm-hmm.
or Destruction, or whatever her name is.
Destruction.
Yeah,
Goddess. How
Goddess of
dare you
Destruction.
lower her to such title?
So that's interesting. The bread guy is here somewhere. We could try and find him. If this is, I mean, this is where the airship factory is, like for sure, or we think.
I mean,
Yeah, because there's a
there's a
big spire in
really
the center.
tall,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we're and well, I thought whenever I was scrying when we saw the elevator, it was like against a cliff face.
No,
or like
well,
rock.
because you only see so far when you're scrying, you don't really know what the elevator was attached to. You just know that when they're on the elevator and they're looking outward to the surrounding area.
You can only tell the elevator because it's a small enough. An elevator is a very small room. You can only see like 10
Right.
feet around your
That's
target.
moving. Yeah, it's an open elevator, meaning there's no walls at the front of where they were standing. But because of how the movement was, that it was kind of like going upward. Anyways,
be
yeah,
going
you don't
up.
know what it was
Okay.
attached to. You just know it wasn't inside a building; it was outside a building. You know.
Do I see an elevator attached to the spire? Or is it too far away for us to really tell?
Oh, I mean, it's nighttime.
Oh yeah, I only have 60-foot dark vision. There's no lights on it, I guess.
Not exactly.
Maybe we should do a Fran special and find a place to stay.
I'm not opposed to that. As you said, trying to get some more information might help us. Sounds reasonable to me.
I think some of the people here might be downtrodden and
Hmm.
might need help anyway.
The conditions of these buildings and cities seems like a poor place to live. I agree. So let's look to see. Geez, at night though, what are we gonna do? Just knock on the door?
I mean, I can go around as like a little like rat or something. Or like as a bat. I can fly around as a tiny animal.
Yeah, actually, a rat could nose around and see if they could poke into some of the buildings and such.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm up for that.
I will turn myself into a rat.
Okay.
Fox will stay guarding the rest of the party, and I'll go on a little scouting mission.
All right. You're gonna make your way into a building.
Yep.
Okay. And what are you looking for when you get in there?
Well, I assume the party described Billy Bob, I guess is what we're calling him, right?
Yes. I think that was actually his name, to be honest. The name that we
Yeah.
were given.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll look for somebody fitting his description. And or like if I see any of the other big bads.
Well, you go into a building and it seems to be lacking any kind of decoration or real substance. Um, but you do see a couple, a male and a female, sitting at a table eating. Because you're so small, you can't really see what's up on the table, but they're making slurping sounds when they eat. They seem to be just looking down at their food and they're not really communicating with each other.
Like a human couple?
Yeah, humans.
And they're looking down at their food and slurping it?
Like it's stew or soup, probably.
Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
so you're-
they're just looking down at their food, all, depressed looking, and they're not communicating with each other. They're just staring at their food and eating it.
Okay.
So that seems like they're downtrodden.
Sure does.
Wait, you don't see no Billy Bob. Unless one of them are Billy Bob. You're not sure.
Well, I guess I'm going to. If I don't see anything else, I guess I'll come out and I'll try another one.
Okay. You go into another building. And you see somebody, they're wearing very similar clothing as to the couple in the other place. And they're just sitting in a wooden chair, staring at a wall with their hands on their knees.
Hmm. That actually seems really weird.
Staring at the wall on their knees?
No, they're sitting in a chair, they have their hands on their knees, and they're just staring at a wall.
They're just staring at a wall. Can I get like on the other side of them to see like their faces?
Yeah, you can see their face.
Okay, just no expression or what?
Oh, they just look depressed.
Weird.
if you're feeling adventurous, you can see whether or not they react to your presence.
Yeah, I could. I guess I get up onto like a table or something, and I stand up on my hind legs and I squeak.
You squeak. You do get its attention. He turns his head really slowly. He looks malnourished, so he may not have the energy to be super reactive. And looks over at you, and he squints his eyes, and once he kind of realizes what he's looking at, he moves in closer to look closer at you, and he's like, wow. I haven't seen an animal in forever. And he like moves his hand out to poke your belly.
I was worried that he might be like, I'm so hungry.
Maybe, you don't know.
But this does seem like where Billy Bob was. I mean, these people are like gray and malnourished.
True.
All right, well, I let him do that.
You let him poke your belly? Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll just be cute for him for a little bit.
He's like, oh, wait, you're real.
I nod my rat head.
Wait, you can hear me? You understand me?
I'll play along and just nod my head.
No. Either this is a dream or I've died finally. What's your name? He points at you.
I squeak.
Oh, I figured in a dream I'd at least understand you. Well, you want to watch this play with me? And he points over at the wall.
I'll go and check out what he's looking at, but I don't see anything, right? It's just a wall.
It's just a wall. It's got some texture, you know, so like if you use your imagination, maybe it might look like things.
Huh. Does seem very odd.
I think these people are actually hallucinating.
Probably. They're not mentally well. Let's see. I wonder if I wonder if lesser restoration would help them.
No,
Mayhaps.
It might
they,
restore
it,
some of his, like, I don't know, sanity or something.
it sounds like they might also just be starved for company. So, like, they might invite us in just to have somebody to talk to.
Yeah, maybe. He doesn't have like any kind of food present.
You see no food present around him. No.
Hmm. Too bad I don't have create food. I can create water for him though. Does it look like he has anything to drink, like water?
You do see a cup, but it's empty.
Oh, it's empty. Okay. I'll go over to the water, and I do have whatchamacallit. I do have wild speech, which lets me cast it lets me use whatchamacallit. I can use verbal component spells while I'm wild shaped.
Mm-hmm.
My squeaks and stuff are enough to any my animal sounds can serve as the verbal components.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll just I'll go to his cup and I'll make some noises and incant the cantrip to fill it with water.
Okay, you do. And he's like watching you just.
And I push the cup towards him.
Wow, it's a magic rat.
Yeah.
Yeah. He like kind of looks as shocked and surprised as one could with the lack of
Rats are good
energy
luck.
that he has. And he's like, "Whoa. No, I've definitely died. This must be heaven." And he grabs the cup and he sniffs it to see like what the liquid might be. And when he realizes it doesn't have a smell, he gives it a drink. And when he realizes it's water, he drinks the entire cup. Slams the cup down on the ground or on the table and is like, "Whoa! Oh, I haven't had a drink like that in forever. Wow, you're an amazing little rat. I'm gonna keep you." And he like reaches to grab you.
I allow him to.
Okay. He holds you. He starts petting your head.
I let him do that. I wait to see what else he does.
Okay. Well, when he's done petting you, he turns to continue watching his play on the wall.
All right.
He
Well,
turns you towards it too, so that you can see.
Okay. I can see nothing with him.
Is this true?
Yep, I see nothing. Let me see. I guess I can entertain him. I have this ring of shooting stars, which, although is melded into my person, I can still activate.
Mm-hmm.
And during the night, right? It's night.
Yes.
Yeah, it gets dancing lights once per hour. So I'll produce some dancing lights in front of him and make them into shapes.
You give him a light show.
Yeah.
You got some music. Make a laser light show.
It doesn't produce sound, it just produces dancing lights.
Doesn't prestidigitation produce? No. Something. No.
I mean, I think it could produce like very, very minor sounds, but I don't even have prestidigitation because I'm not a wizard. I have spark. I can ignite flammable objects.
Mm.
But I don't think that's a very good idea. But yeah,
Just burn his
I'll
chair down.
produce. I'll produce dancing lights for him, and then like
Okay.
maybe I guess while he's distracted, I'll just like scamper out.
Okay, you entertain him. He's like, "Oh, this show is much better than the one I've been watching."
All right, next house.
Mhm.
So what are we looking to do here? I mean, I know you're looking for one person, but you're in a city. So you're just gonna keep going into houses?
I guess so. I don't know. Like that's my modus operandi for right now.
I know I
Well,
would to find someone that will maybe help us or can give us information.
yeah, I was going to say we should maybe actually the group should approach somebody and offer. I mean, obviously, food and drink is something that they value, so we have plenty of both. We can offer that in exchange for an evening, and maybe find out more just by talking with them.
I can handle the water part, create water.
I have rations.
Let's
So
go.
if Fran wants to, this is his bailiwick. We'll let Boy find a likely couple or a likely occupants that seem like they might be amenable,
I guess I could try
and
and find
then
that. I'll also be right back.
Fran will take it from there.
Okay. Well, every house that boy goes into, it's a very similar situation. It seems like none of the houses have any kind of entertainment, no decoration, nothing for these people to really like exercise their mind and be excited about. So you do find a house with a couple that seems down. They don't seem to be eating anything. Um, they're just sitting in their chairs. I'm going to assume that you return to the party then and let them know what you are discovering.
I think
He
Matt went
just stepped
AFK for a
away. Yeah.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't quite
Yeah.
hear what he said, but yeah, I'm gonna assume that's what he did, and so he returns to you guys.
Can't really tell us exactly what he found, though, unfortunately.
Well, he could
This is
shape
always the
back
problem with
out.
right, but he doesn't talk. So, like,
Oh
boy doesn't
yeah.
talk. It's always the problem with
Artifact.
having Boy Scout is that we're like, "What'd you see?" And then he doesn't. Then he has to like mime what he saw, I guess.
You guys are getting used to it. You're used to it.
Yeah, we got pretty good at
Oh, are you
it.
guys asking me what I saw?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, assuming it eventually come back and we do.
Let's see. Okay, so I think this is actually the first time you guys have asked me a question while I've been in animal form. And he probably does this like without like really thinking about it cuz he just assumes it's going to be like noises, right? Like before when he's done stuff like this, he's either intentionally made animal noises or it just comes out as like like "Meh, meh, meh," like that. But so wild speech, it says you're able to speak normally when you're in a form in which you could not speak in any language you know. So the rat tells you guys in common what he saw.
Okay. Fran stares intently and nods his head vigorously. It's like, oh, okay.
Is this the same rat?
Wow. Oh, that's remarkable. It seems you found your voice, boy.
Yes, this is also a shocking revelation to him too.
That's wonderful. After all these years, how does that feel?
He says that it feels liberating.
Okay.
We'll definitely have
If
to.
you didn't like it, I could have cast silence.
He can finally communicate. He didn't think that this was even something that he could do.
We'll have to celebrate your newfound voice once we have the time.
Well,
Uh,
maybe one of the people here can celebrate with us.
yeah, it's true.
Well, yeah, he tells you guys that the houses he's inspected so far, like the people are pretty, what's the word we've been using, downtrodden.
Yes.
Yeah. And they seem desperate for interaction, and they've been friendly to at least a rat.
Hmm.
But I think their whatchamacallit, their misfortune and stuff has might have taken a toll on some of their sanity.
Well, perhaps some food and company will help some of them, and then perhaps they can we can learn something from them as well in turn. So
Maybe.
I don't know. Lead the way to whichever house you think maybe would have someone most willing to talk to us.
I'll take him back to the guy that was by himself in his chair.
Okay.
Alright. I'll knock on the door.
All right, you knock and you hear like some scampering around inside the house and maybe like the sound of a chair getting knocked over.
Okay. I'll lean
But
really
then
close to
like
the door and kind of speak close to like, the joint or like the crack, in the door or whatever, and like, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hurt you. I just want to talk."
you hear like feet shuffling to the door. And then you hear a voice say, "Little rat, is that you?"
I squeak. I intentionally squeak.
Oh, good. And he opens the door. And then he like
Hey.
looks really surprised to see like a bunch of people.
Yeah,
I give him my best smile.
I walk in on all fours.
Oh, you have friends. Okay. Come
Yeah,
in.
I nod
Come
my
in.
head.
All right. I come in.
Okay.
Like move out of the way for everyone else.
When you guys all come in, you guys visually see him look out his door, look both ways, and then quietly shut his door.
That's kind of the response that I expected.
He looks at you guys for a while. He's just staring at you, assessing you.
So we're not from around here. If that wasn't obvious.
I mean, either am I.
Oh,
I don't think anybody is from around here.
truly, this place is a melting pot of cultures. What an amazing place.
Yeah.
We
What it
call it
reminds me of,
America.
the Dark Dragons are acquiring a workforce from other places.
Well, we came here on foot, but I take it you probably didn't.
No.
I mean, we're looking for a number of different people. Uh, like an elf from Prima and a homeless guy from Prima and a weird skeleton guy.
Not from Prima.
Yeah, he wasn't from Prima. At least I don't think. I actually don't know where he's from. Maybe he's from Prima at some point. It's a pretty big city. I mean, there's probably several people here from Prima, I'd imagine.
There are a lot of people here, brought from many places. You're you weren't forced here? You came here on your own?
Well, it's an interesting philosophical question because in a way I was forced here, but probably not in the way that most of you were. I had to come here
Interest.
because of something I had to do. I have to help you people. Well, it's not that I have to help you specifically, but I'm supposed to help like people in general. It's sort of like a coming of age thing for me. Also we're looking for my friend's teacher. Apparently she might be here too.
Yeah. A lot of people get brought here.
You were brought here by the Dark Dragons against your will. Is that correct?
Yes.
I figure that most people here either came here because they were brought here by the Dark Dragons, or they came here to rescue somebody that was brought by the Dark Dragons, or that they came here to be rescued. They came here to rescue someone that was here to rescue someone else.
It's possible. Once you get here, you don't leave.
What do they have you do once you're here?
All of us have different jobs. I mine. I have to go down into the mines.
The
What are they
mines. Where are
doing?
those?
Hmm.
He points down.
Do you know what's happening at the top of the spire?
They are making ships. That's what they call them, ships. I thought ships sail on the water, but they say these are going to fly in the sky. I don't see how that's possible.
How many guards are around? How many of these dark dragons?
I don't know for sure, but I have seen hundreds in the sky once before.
Hundreds. That is a lot. Are we gonna have to get one of our own?
Hmm?
You mean a
Is that where
skyship?
this is going? Are we gonna have to go and like steal one?
I don't know. You do you, boo.
Ask him if he knows where they keep the ships like parked.
He points up.
Hmm.
Or I don't know, should we go down into the mines? Should we be trying to free people?
Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. Should we start like a workers' revolt?
Maybe. I'm not good at leading leading people though.
If you're in a rat form, you can talk.
If it
Just
was a
be like,
bunch of
follow
rats,
me.
then sure.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I wonder if it might make more sense just to stop the airship, and then they won't need to mine anything.
They'll still be stuck down there though.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean, defeating the dark dragons themselves will free these people from their slavery.
Well, that too, yeah. But I mean, like we could just say like defeating the dark dragons will solve the campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we need to shut down the airship factory.
So we
That
should go for
will
the
help
factory.
them out. Yeah.
Okay.
That'll help all these people, and it'll stop them from creating their weapon. Because the airship thing was like a recurring theme in the past Dark Dragon Wars, right?
Actually, I don't remember that.
I recall when we were
Oh,
looking at consoles history, there were like old designs for airships we found.
Yeah, so the last 200 years, you don't have any documentation of, you don't know. But when you did go to the library to learn about stuff, it just kind of depended on the generation. Different generations progressed at different rates than other ones. So some of them hit technology and industrial age a whole lot sooner than others before their little war kicked in and the cycle repeated itself. So
Okay.
it's hard to say, but at some point the technology got lost completely. And then as for the last 200 years, you're not entirely sure whether or not anybody's tried this before. But before the 200 years, according to the books, the technology got lost completely.
Okay.
Aside from that library. But that's where, like, when you guys were at the library, you recognized that, like, this place, like, the guest book hadn't had any signatures for 200 years. So it's possible that that place had also been lost for 200 years.
Are there workers that go up to the airship itself, or are all of the people that they've taken as slaves work down in the mines?
Some do go up to the airship during the day.
The guy
Okay.
we're supposed to deliver bread to, he was going up to the airship, right? Or
Right.
not? Or was he in a big field with other
No, he
people or a
was
big
he was
area?
working on a ship.
Okay.
Do you, so we are here to stop the Dark Dragons, to stop the airship production. Do you think
Oh,
that you
In
would
my
be able to
opinion,
help
yes.
us? Do you think there would be enough support amongst the slaves and the workers to help us in this endeavor, to help free themselves?
to what? What's happening? To
Anything
do
you could
what?
do to make it difficult for the Dark Dragons to stop us would be of an immense help. Shutting down the mines, basically just making a nuisance, trying to draw their forces away from the spire. Would that be something that they would be open to, willing to do?
I
Fight for their
don't
freedom?
I don't I don't know. I
Hmm.
don't think so. They may not have the energy to do so.
Hmm. Then it's going to be up to us without the support of the people.
Yeah, we just go right for the factories then.
Yeah, we'll head out tomorrow morning.
I mean, if you'll let
But
us stay here, that would be all the support we really need.
yes,
Well, I can do that. This is like the most exciting thing that's happened to me in ages.
I refill his water.
He loves it. He drinks it all. At some point, you might tell him that, drinking too much water too fast is actually bad for you.
2 cups is fine.
But yeah, he says to you guys that he doesn't have a big enough voice to like influence that many people in
mm,
a slavery like fear condition. It would take a lot to get them to react. But if the ball was rolling and everybody started noticing, they might jump on board.
well, spread the word that there's going to be a commotion at the spire tomorrow, and if they're willing to lend their aid to trying to win their freedom back, then anything they can do to distract the guards would be of an immense help.
Mm.
We will continue on with our objective, and if there's enough people to help, that will be great, but we won't depend upon it.
Okay. Well, make yourself at home. Plenty
Thank
of
you.
floor.
I'll share my food with him as well.
Food. He eats it all. Every little bit.
Bit that you give him.
Yeah, and the more you feed him, the more energy he seems to have. It's just.
Mm.
Are these homes built on like open ground?
You mean like dirt floors?
Yeah.
No. This is like an industry city, so
Okay.
they have like pavement
Okay.
and bricks and even metal stuff.
I was wondering if there was like enough ground around these houses to erect a grove of respite, but it seems like that won't be the case.
No, you would have to exit out of the city limits at least.
Yeah. It says it appears from even the most barren rocky soil, but there's just no soil.
I mean, there might be a soil patch here and there, but it's mostly paved. But you know how like grass
Yeah.
sometimes gets through pavement, so I guess it's debatable.
Okay. We'll rest the night. We'll get ready, get prepared for the final push to the tower.
Okay. You guys do so. You rest. Do you need me to night's rest you, or you're good?
I think I'm okay.
Fine. I already reset my stuff.
Okay.
I've only spent the spells that I would normally cast in the morning anyway, so it's fine. Oh, do you know where the elevators up to the spire are? Maybe you can help us at least figure out where we should be going.
Yeah, he'll give you directions on how to get to it.
Good. Thank you.
He'll tell you though that if you use that elevator, it won't go unnoticed.
Is there any other way up though? That's a pretty
Flying.
long climb.
We could fly or climb.
If you have the duration to fly, it's pretty high up.
And fly is what,
But yeah.
tens of minutes?
Well, the regular fly spell is only minutes per level.
Oh, okay. Well, that means it's gonna take more than 10
I think
minutes.
mass
11 minutes.
flight is actually 10
That's
minutes.
the one
per
that's
level,
tens. Yeah.
and then overland flight's hours.
Well, I have fly per the spell fly. So, 11 minutes of flight. You can go pretty high up in 11 minutes.
If you start talking about flying, he's like, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get noticed that way too.
So was there any other way up?
No, not that I know of. I just want to remind you
hey,
that
well,
they're
actually,
also
yes, there
dragons and
is.
they fly around, so like
Hmm.
monitoring the sky is something that they're probably familiar with.
Boy, perhaps your newfound voice is just in time to be of immense help for us. If you could fly up there as like a sparrow, some small bird that's
A bat.
unnoticeable, a bat even, find a nice spot that is inconspicuous and remember the details as best you can.
Oh boy, I see where this is going.
If you can describe it to me in as best detail as you can, I could teleport us to the top.
All right.
There's another option too.
All right, I'm on it. And the rat turns into a bat and flies out of the house.
Oh my god.
So basically, the rat just sprouts wings.
Yeah.
Because that's what a bat is. It's a rat with wings.
Yes.
I get it. There's another option now that he's gone.
Yeah, go ahead.
We could find the guy we're supposed to deliver bread to. He has access to take the elevator up, and he could maybe help disguise us so we don't get noticed, using the elevator like he does to get up and work. Like, do you think they recognize every worker's face up there? Probably not.
I don't know, but that does remind me. I think I actually have a Dark Dragon outfit in my backpack here. Yeah,
Okay.
Dark Dragon apparel. Okay.
Okay.
Does anybody else have a disguise?
No.
Because even if I teleport us up there, it might still be of advantage to us to actually have a disguise so we can walk around up there and take a look at things.
I have a dust of
Yes.
illusion that can disguise me for
Okay.
hours. It's
And
not
it's
a
easy.
very effective disguise if they like get too close or discerning, but
And Boy could just turn into a rat and hide in somebody's pocket until
I
we
have
need him.
no way to disguise.
Can you turn
I can
yourself
try and
into
just
a
be
rat?
sneaky. No.
Mm.
I can turn into a dragon and pretend to be a dark dragon.
Well, for 11 minutes, it's true.
I can turn into a dark dragon. I don't know.
Oh, wait. I
Perhaps I
have
can.
2 doses of Dust of Disappearance. How long does that last? In fact, I have 2 doses of Elixir of Hiding as well. Yeah, okay, just that. Let's see how long those
Finally,
last.
they might use these items. Might. The keyword might. They might use items.
Or we just go up guns blazing.
I mean, that's the traditional way, right?
Guns blazing.
So Elixir of Hiding gives you a +10 bonus to stealth for an hour. And you're naturally small, so you get some more bonuses on top of that.
Yeah. I mean, that was my other thought is like, you're pretending to be a dark dragon. I can just be like sneaking around the corner behind you. And like when you check the coast is clear, then I come out and, we go about it that way.
The Dust of Disappearance is greater invisibility, but only for 2d6 rounds.
Okay.
And you don't know how many rounds you have. It's rolled secretly by a secret.
Yeah, that's not. Well, that's redundant.
So yeah, I might as do an Elixir of Hiding, if nothing else.
But that's just an option. I just want to.
Yeah.
If we wanted to go the stealth route, that's how I would go about it.
Oh wait,
like-
what does a Deck of Illusions do? That's something weird too, right?
I think the Deck of Illusions summons or like creates illusions of like major image, basically.
Oh right, you toss the card on the floor, and it turns into whatever the image is, or something like that.
I have a
Yeah,
blanket. We could cut a couple holes in it, and somebody could wear that and disguise themselves as a ghost.
Yes.
True.
It's like, I'm the ghost of the workers you've been abusing.
I think that might get me attacked.
Maybe.
Okay, well, I will give you one of the elixirs of. You know what? Now that I'm looking, I have an elixir of dark sight. Derp.
Yep, it's a good elixir.
Okay, here's an elixir of hiding. I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
Under the assumption you're going to be using it the next day.
I will plan on using it if we're gonna try and teleport up there. Then I will use the elixir of hiding, and you said that's like a 10 stealth bonus.
Plus 10 stealth bonus for an hour. And I just noticed I have oil of invisibility as well. How long does that last? I start rummaging through my backpack and it's like, oh, I
Look at
have
all these
this.
things
And
I forgot I had.
look at all these things.
Yeah, I don't have that much stuff because I couldn't carry it, so I think I gave it all to you.
I do have a disguise that we could all collectively use, and we could disguise ourselves as a puff of smoke.
All
And
right.
you have is it
And
like an everlasting fog
it's
bottle,
an ever
whatever?
smoking bottle, yeah. We could just use that and be like, "Yep, don't worry about it.
We're just
We're
fog.
just a 100-foot, like, wide
Okay. That,
cloud of smoke."
That actually could help us fly up
yeah, that could help us too. Okay, we'll keep that in the back of our mind
if
because,
teleport doesn't work out.
yeah. The oil invisibility lasts for, it's just normal invisibility, so that would be 3 minutes, I think. Which is
The other thing
still,
too is if
yeah.
we need to make a quick getaway, if you don't have time to cast teleport, we can just like try and fly away and then use the fog to cover our, flying away. Maybe.
Perhaps also we could use the rod of rulership and just ride the elevator, and anybody who tries to stop us, we put them under command of the rod of rulership.
Ooh,
I like that idea too.
ooh.
It can
Okay.
command the obedience and fealty of creatures within 120 feet, and has a hit die of 300.
So we could just walk through the front
Yeah.
gate and have
Wait.
somebody raise that up and say, stand aside.
Or rise up against your oppressors.
Okay. So we have options. We
And
just have to decide,
it only has like about 4 hours left of, but that's still like probably all we need.
right? Yeah, that is a very powerful ability in this situation.
Well, we have lots of options. Did we get any kind of scouting report from Boy yet, or is he still scouting the spire?
Oh, I was letting you guys talk, but
Yeah.
when Boy you scout, this is nighttime, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Play the
Okay.
fire.
So
That's
what
the
do?
fighting
You get
approach.
up there and you pretty much assess like what it looks like. You take all
Yep.
the details in, and well, here I'm just gonna put you guys on a large map. I don't know how long this is gonna take to load for you guys, but hey,
Not too long, actually. Very fancy. It's got like clouds moving across it.
Ooh,
very fancy. All right.
animated.
So the elevator seems like it ejects people to the south. So you
Ejects them. You get to the
ejects
top and
them.
just like boot.
Pretty much, yep. And this map doesn't have like images here. Hold on. I gotta try to find. I will just. I'll put a 1 over here. It's a very small one.
That's kind of a cool effect.
Ooh, yeah, it's
Okay.
spoopy.
So the 1 is a ship is over there that
All
you
right.
can dock onto using that little dock
Might
there.
be a good teleporting location right there.
And that ship, what happened to that token? That's just got all weird.
I know it's big.
Got really big. And that ship there, seems to be finished. And then over at number 2 is another that looks like it's being on still. The
All right.
cranes and stuff are working on.
Sorry, could you share that image again? I accidentally closed it. Thank you.
The blacked out areas are spaces that are closed off.
Okay. I don't see any X's.
No, it's a platform up here. So there's the elevator. It's the south where you can't see, and then
Oh.
this. Yeah.
Okay. So if this is what I can see, then I will try to remember as much as I can. Luckily, wisdom is my best stat. That's pretty good for remembering locations.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll fly back down, and I'll describe it as best as I can to Aaron Axis.
Okay.
Thinking maybe the completed ship would be the best place to teleport us to.
We also have the junk pile in the corner here that may be like people wouldn't see us if we showed up there. But that is on the other side from any of the ships, so it would take us a bit to get. Yeah, if there's a convenient sort of a concealed space on the ship somewhere, a broom closet or something, dead end corridor that people wouldn't be hanging around in, anything like that.
And then we have to roll the D100 to see if someone's actually there.
Maybe. But I don't know. I guess
Okay.
if Secret says so.
I mean, it's nighttime right now, and so if you guys are
Yeah.
planning on going at a different hour, you don't know. Right now were some guards doing some patrols, but it there was very few. But also those closed off spaces he couldn't see into, so he doesn't really know.
Right. Actually, you know what? That is a good point that I hadn't even considered is do we just want to go tonight? I mean, I am prepared as I'm ever going to be.
Yeah, I was gonna say all my stuff
Just
is
give me
ready.
a moment to prepare a spell that will let me transport Fox, because Fox cannot fly. Oh no, we're teleporting, right? Do you have enough
Yeah.
to get Fox too?
If the
Oh,
teleport works.
yeah, just a sec. Let's see. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, just a sec. I apologize. I have to see how many people I can carry because I seem to vaguely recall that this was an issue before.
Dang, if only I had that one dimensional step up feat or whatever. It's like I think it's like a feat tree. If you have step up and dimensional agility, you can like somebody teleports away, you can follow them.
Oh yeah.
Which is mostly
That sounds
hilarious.
like the
That's
feat most
scary as
likely
shit.
to go wrong.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it definitely does. I feel like it would go. I feel like it'd be the
I'll just
funniest.
dimensional step myself right out of this campaign.
Yeah, because like especially if like you use it on like a baddie that's teleporting away from the party. You're like, I'm just gonna follow him, and they're like, excuse me.
Well, not only that, but if it's just something that's like going back to its home plane, though, I'm gonna follow it. Well, I guess I hope you have some way to get back.
I mean, I think usually you usually will because you have to have in order to take the dimensional ability feat, you have to have a way to do dimension door at least. So the most likely way for it to go wrong is have it on a monk. But if you're doing it on like a spellcaster,
Yeah.
like a magus or something, you'll probably have things like plane shift on your spell list as well.
Okay. Yes, I can do myself and 3 people unless I augment it with my arcane pool, which I can get a 4th person in. So I can do all
Okay.
5 of us.
Perfect.
Yup. Okay.
Okay.
So if we were prepared, Yeah. I will. I'll teleport us to the destination described by Boy.
Okie dokie.
I will put freedom of
Uh,
movement on myself before
I'll
we
go
go.
ahead and just fly up there in advance and wait for you guys.
oh, of course. I don't even need to spend the arcane pool because
Yeah.
if Boy flies up there, then I have enough to carry everybody. I will change into my Dark Dragon outfit first, just in case it's relevant. And then if Guru wants to drink that potion ahead of time,
Yes, and I'm also gonna cast freedom of movement on
yeah.
Frand because he's a movementy boy. Not boy, but Frand.
Sure.
And then I will attempt to
Then I'll
teleport
drink the snake.
to the destination described by Boy.
To be fair to Friend, I have 39 CMD, so I'm also already hard to grapple. But
Yeah,
then
but
again,
it's not just grapples like hold person and
yeah,
things like
yeah, yeah.
that.
So that's true. Paralysis effects.
It's always good to make sure your martial characters can move. Your full martials.
Yeah. All right, I'll use the dust of illusion, to disguise myself as not myself. To look
Yeah, I'm
like
using
someone
the
else.
elixir, but I'm not creating an
Probably,
effect. I'll
probably
just
also having like a dark dragon uniform,
Yeah.
similar to one I've seen before.
Okay.
I'll be sneaking behind the party with the +10 stealth bonus, and I'll just manually add it to the rolls as needed.
So where on the map do you plan to teleport?
I
Where
think.
did you go ahead?
Well, I think we were talking about maybe one of the boats, but
On the
Sure.
one I was thinking, because that's the fully complete one.
Okay. We'll go to ship number 1.
and I'll be right back.
All right.
um, how careful do we want to be with this? Just leave it up to the dice roll, or should I take the potion of luck to try and mitigate any unforeseen complications?
Nah. RNG.
RNGesus it is. In our faith, we place RNGesus. And if we are prepared, here's my roll.
Ooh.
Okay, that's going to be pretty much good enough for anything. So unless he gave me a false destination, he was just kidding and told me something completely irrelevant, I will have teleported us to the proper place.
But is there someone there? Because even if someone's there and Boy's there, he wouldn't be able to get back and warn us, right?
We'll
So we
deal
could
with
be
it
just
when we
going
get
into a
there.
trap.
We'll teleport and Fran will knock him out.
Oh, Fox
And then
is
we'll
still
drag him behind a bunch of barrels and nobody will ever notice.
Oh my.
Okay, I'm back.
Okay, when you guys arrive through your teleport, do you have a plan to do anything immediately?
If there is anybody that sees us, Fran will run over and knock them out. Otherwise, we'll just sort of hunker down and take stock of what the situation is behind some barrels.
Okay, so you're gonna hide. Go ahead and roll stealth then.
I will stealth. Do you want me to stealth while I'm flying as a bat?
I mean, no, I mean, The people standing out in the open, probably.
That
Okay.
plus 10 was pretty helpful.
Woo!
My stealth is pretty ridiculous as a tiny bat.
Yes.
But some of you are disguised as dark dragons. Are you trying to hide, or are you just pretending to be dark dragons with a disguise check?
No, I'm still going to hide, but I mean, if they
Okay.
come over, then I'll just have to bluff, which is another skill I don't have.
I guess the fox would be
Okay.
hiding
is-
with you guys.
This
You
is a very
guys-
like low probability success, I think. But go ahead.
But it's
you
one of those
guys-
things where we end up in a fight anyway, so this either works and it's
Bam,
great, or it
fox
doesn't,
stealth.
and we end up the fight we would have ended up.
You guys teleport there and you make some shuffling noises to like hide behind barrels. And you hear over by the cranes a guard say, "Hey, did you hear that?"
Must
And
have been
they-
the wind.
Yeah. And you hear like them slowly walking across this here, this bridgeway here. Oh, why are my arrows not working? I forgot.
Yeah,
how
he
to
says,
get
"What's
them to
this?" And then
work.
Fran replies, "It's the wind."
Shh. They're like back there, but they're walking across this. Oh, my arrow's black. That's not cool. Why do I have a black arrow?
I find that sometimes my dice color gets reset to just basic black. And
Yeah,
that's the
my
color
I
that
dice
your
use
color's
arrow
basic
is.
black,
black.
so I never noticed my
Oh.
dice getting reset because I just use default, I guess.
Anyways, you hear them because this is an upper level from where you guys are at. You hear them walking across this bridgeway, kind of towards you guys because that's where the noise was heard. Anything you're gonna do?
Oh,
Do we
what do you
attack
think,
them?
Fran?
Uh,
Is it actually misty and dark up here?
Well, you're in the clouds, yes.
Okay,
And it's
night
okay.
nighttime, so yes.
Oh, sure, I think we can let them get close and then just try to mug them. If people think that's reasonable.
Pounce.
Boy knows there's more than 2 people up here when he flew up here. And he would have told you guys that.
Okie dokie.
I wish the ever smoking bottle actually made a cloud instead of smoke. Because then we could just do that and be like, oh, there's an exceptionally thick cloud.
That rolls by, yes.
Yeah, but if it's smoke, then it'll probably be.
Well, here, okay, why don't we try this? Fran, why don't you and I just walk up onto the platform and just sort of casually wave at them? Because we're far away in the mist and we both look like dark dragons.
All right.
We could try the bluff.
Sure. I don't think either of us are good at it, but
No,
but we'll
but
try it.
maybe there's like circumstantial modifiers that might be good.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, it's misty, it's dark, we are at a distance, so I'll just walk up here and stop and casually just sort of wave at those guys.
Yeah, and I'll go with.
Okay.
So it looks like we're following the Dark Dragon Buddy system.
Yep.
Yeah.
You just casually wave at them. Do you say anything, or do you keep
No.
moving? Do you stop? What?
Um, I guess I'll move over here. I'll take a look down. Take a look down the ramp. I'll just sort of casually glance around.
Yeah, like I look like I'm looking around for this
Yeah.
too. Like maybe we heard the same thing.
I'll look, go over here. I'll look down over the railing.
Okay. Yeah. You guys want to go ahead and roll me your disguise and
All right, so let me double check this Dust of Illusions. I think that gives
Okay.
me a.
Without the disguise bonus for
uh-oh.
being disguised.
Okay, what is your bonus? Because I
Well,
did
I'm
roll
actually in a
low, but
uniform.
right,
Yeah,
right.
I actually am in a uniform. I don't know exactly, some sort of like a +2 circumstance bonus or something.
Uh,
Uh,
Let's see. I think disguise self is a +10, but I just want to double check. Yeah, mine's a +10. So, put this 10 in the modifier, and then we're gonna roll disguise, which I have no ranks in. And I rolled a 1.
jeez.
Oh no.
But that's still a 15 because of disguise
Yeah.
self.
yeah,
So.
it's a 15. Yeah.
And they're too far away to get the wheel save because they're not like interacting. They're not.
They're not interacting.
Yeah, they're not interacting with anything in the disguise, so they don't actually get that yet.
Okay. Well, you see the two guards like notice you guys, and they like
Mhm.
stop to observe because they're like, wait a second. But then they like kind of notice your behavior, and it seems like they're like, oh, it was probably just one of them, and then they like turn around and head back to their post.
Okay.
Excellent.
We either convince them that we look like we were looking for it, or we convince them that we were incompetent, bumbling morons. But either way, it worked.
Okay. Were we going on to the ship? That was our plan?
I thought we teleported onto the ship, or you mean onto the one being built?
Yeah, you can't
Well,
teleport onto the ship because Boy did not go inside the ship, so he did not
Okay.
have a
Oh,
way
okay.
to tell you a description of the ship.
But number 1 was the completed one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So I guess with that dealt with, we'll just come back here and how do you get on the ship?
Is there a gangplank?
Yeah, it goes right in.
Okay, let's wander on into the ship and see what happens.
Sure, and I'll just stay kind of hidden, but like try and follow them stealthily behind them as they go places. But like kind of far back enough that if they cross a corner and see someone that I'm still around the corner or whatever.
Yeah. I honestly thought you guys were going to do this during the day, so I didn't prepare the night map.
Yes, we did
That's
it.
fine.
We have the
No,
advantage.
it's not fine.
Just
I refused for it to be fun.
say it's nighttime even though it
Yeah,
looks
remember
daytime.
that time that you guys completely did not do with the AP or what I had planned for in book 4?
Oh yeah, we just were like, we're not going to do book 4.
Yeah.
Well, we get to use some of it. We got to use the end of book 4. Because we eventually like we went a roundabout way to get to like the last part of book 4. But yeah.
That was almost as bad as you guys going by night instead of by day.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, I don't know how this works yet. I don't know how to turn the lights off on the map, but that's fine. It's all good.
Well, it's inside the airship, so wouldn't they have the lights turned on?
Well, sort of. No, it's.
I see.
Wow, immersion ruined. I don't know if I can take much more than like 3 more sessions of this game with this kind of immersion being ruined.
Hey, Matt, I'm really digging this cloud effect that's going on. That's pretty cool.
It's pretty
Pretty
cool, yeah.
Alrighty.
I got the joke you were going for there, Zidurium, at least.
Thank you.
Oh, this actually looks like a sky galleon. like a sailing ship in the sky. Oh, okay.
Oh. You remember what the hobo, well, not the hobo, but the guy said? It was like
They had
ships
100
that
of them.
sail like on the ocean, but they're gonna sail in the sky. I don't believe it. He meant it,
Hmm.
literally. Alrighty, so there are double doors,
Hey,
as well
if we can
as
figure this
a
out,
door on each side of the space. But when you guys do like get up on here, somebody does start exiting out of one of these doors. You hear the door open. It's on the farther side. I wish the arrow system worked the way it used to, but I will try to point an arrow over here. God, why are these arrows so small? It's probably because of how big the map is. Resolution wise, it's a large file. Anything you want to immediately do, because as you can't see them, they can't see you, but you do hear the door open.
I mean, I'm in a disguise. I'm sure I'll be fine.
I will just hide as best I can.
Where are you hiding?
go over
Well, if
here.
they, okay, I'll go hide back over here.
That's it? Anybody else?
I'll go and join him. I can land on Guru Gigi's shoulder, and the fox will follow.
That won't be suspicious.
I'm very small. I'm a little bat.
Uh-huh. That's fine. Like if they spot you or me, it's like, there's a bat. Oh, what's it sitting on? A person. Or, oh, it's a person. What's on his shoulder? A bat? It's like a 2-for-1 deal.
What's that off your shoulder? A bat? A bat? And then you freak out. Ah, get it off! Get it off! And that's the distraction we need to win the campaign. I'm willing to give this another shot to see if we can just bluff our way through this.
Yeah, yeah. Go for it.
Okay. Those hiding, go ahead and roll your hide.
Alright, I get a +8 to this because I'm 2 sizes under medium. I'm so good at hiding. And I've increased dex for being tiny. So she's beast shape 2, it's +4 to dex. Okay. Heck yeah. +19 to stealth.
Mm-hmm. And Gigi and Fox.
I was right, the fox, yeah. Fox is pretty decent at stealth too.
Yeah.
Not as good as that, but still pretty decent. Oh, low roll though.
I
Rip.
sneaky.
Okay. Who was this? Aaron Axis? Right. Alright. I think I'm supposed to use the same disguise check for all things. Isn't that how it works?
I don't know, to be honest.
Yeah, and I think technically the disguise check's usually done in the dice tower, but
Yeah.
we're not changing how we're going. We're going with them, even though we know out of character that we both rolled awful at it.
Yeah.
So
Well, a dark dragon comes out and he sees you two.
I say,
And Go
Did
ahead.
you hear that too?
That's
Oh.
exactly the tact I was going to take. We're on the same wavelength. That's great.
Yes.
He looks at you guys quizzically. What?
I will.
What are you doing
I will.
here? Here what?
I will assist Rand, and I
I
say, "There's
heard
been
something on this
something
boat.
out here."
I heard something on this boat. I'm trying to find it.
Oh, yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll bluff.
All right.
I'm assisting.
All right. Here goes my amazing bluff. Such bluff.
Woo!
It's actually a pretty good
Wow.
roll, at least. But yeah.
No.
Fran's
He
not
like
very good at lying.
squints over at you guys. And then he like looks over into the area that he heard Fox, because Fox made some noise.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Is it over there?" And he like points over in that direction.
I mean, I didn't hear anything over there. I heard something over there, and I point to the other side of the cabin. I saw something in that direction.
I'll go check it
thought-
out.
I saw like something moving over there. I thought. I think they
I
knocked
will.
something over.
I'll move over here to check this out while Fran goes over there to check that out. And maybe we can flank him.
Yeah, I'll walk over like I'm trying to find it, but I'll actually try not to get too close to him because I don't want to have him like brush
Right.
up against my disguise.
Yeah. Well,
And
he
I'll
starts
take a look
walking
down
over
here.
there, but then when you guys start like repositioning yourself and you're like, "Oh, I'll check it out, I'll look," and stuff like that, and he's like, "Oh, it was probably nothing." And he turns around and says, "You guys take care of it," and heads back in.
All right, we've put it off for now.
Yes. I'm still stuck with the understanding that we don't have a plan yet either. So we're here now.
I mean, that was the hardest part. At least I thought it was until we did it. And now I'm wondering.
We're hmm. Um, ultimately, we're trying to stop the dark dragons
You got a lot of things you're trying to do.
and find our mentor and a couple of other people,
No. You're trying to deliver the bread.
which involves finding the other people. Yes. Then we can deliver the bread.
Yes.
Once we get inside, I don't know how many people are on board the ship, but if we can take care of them, at least when we're fighting inside the ship, it isn't as noticeable as if we were on deck. We might not attract a lot of attention.
Maybe. But I do like just like let's just get in there.
Yeah, I agree. I guess that's the only door. No, there's one on the other side too.
There's double doors as well.
Oh, these ones right here.
Mhm.
I'll whisper to Guru. Can you check these doors? The double doors here. Are they locked? Are they trapped?
Are you asking me to look?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I will
Here.
look.
You're the one who
I'm
got
hiding.
the whatchamacallit.
Yes, you are. But the coast is clear
Is
now.
it
You
safe?
got
Okay.
the kit.
I do I have a kit?
You got like something.
I do
that
have a
fixes
Masterwork
doors.
Thieves tools. Yeah. I will look for traps on the door. Da, 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 da. I thought you were looking for traps first.
You do not think this is trapped.
Hey, I don't see traps.
Okay, if it is not locked, when I'll
Yeah,
open the
yeah,
door
see if
and
it's locked.
we'll try and slip in.
Yep, commence the slipping.
Okie dokie. Give me a second. What do I have to do to get the... It's all like super blacked out for me and I can't see underneath it, so I don't know where to reveal. Let me pull up the actual image and try to figure that out. Usually it has like these blue boxes and I can't see them and I don't know what tool turns that stuff on. Oh, wrong image. Okay. Alright. You guys open a door. I'm gonna just do this just to make you nervous.
It doesn't make me nervous. It's D100.
Yeah, nothing can make us nervous now.
How do I get this to work? Mask. Here we go. You open up a door and hold on, let me get I need to look at my number. Okay, you guys open up a door and somebody is laying in bed sleeping, but it seems like you woke them up. And you guys can roll initiatives because he's not your friend per se.
There may be fighting if we don't quick talk our way out of this.
Well, I think at this point there is fighting. We've gotten this far without a conflict.
Initiative. I'm very initiativical.
Okay, I don't have a token for this fellow. Well, I don't have a sheet for you guys to target him and stuff, so I'll just throw that there. And I guess I gotta add him for his initiative. Okay, I got everybody.
I think so.
Yuppers. Round one. Oh no. Why is that on? Gigi?
Hate going first.
Yeah, lead the way.
There's something I could do, but it's kind of too late. I'll do it anyways, though. I'll begin to cast silence on whatever. I can choose my target at the end, right? So yeah, I begin to cast silence. because we probably don't want to be making too big of a commotion here that we're about to make.
Okay. I see a new setting in my settings as I was turning off a setting that was never on to begin with. We'll see if it does what I think it does. So what did you cast?
I begin to cast silence.
Oh, right. It's like an entire round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, here Nexus. Also, who opened the door? Like, you guys should be in a
I did.
Yeah,
standing where you would have been. Okay.
I would have been
think pretty
hiding in
Not
case
all
there's someone in the
bunched up
room.
in the same square.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty much where I'd have been.
Like, I checked the door for traps and then I backed off because if someone's in there, I don't want them to see me like the whole time I've been hiding around the corner.
Okay, well, you guys can't be in the same square, so you gotta figure it out. You, Boy, and Fox were all in the same square.
If they were rat folk, they could be.
True.
I guess
I'm quite small. I don't know.
I want an entire rat folk group so that you can like the entire party consists of one
Just
square.
swarming.
That's
One-
so funny.
Yep.
Single token just moves around the
One
map.
dragon
where I am
is
here, it's
gonna
fine.
kill you guys all.
Fire shield.
I mean,
Um,
Cone's
Hmm?
big enough that even if we aren't all sharing a square, we'll probably all
Yeah.
get hit anyway. It's not
Like,
that
if
big a
you guys all
disadvantage.
have evasion, then yes, absolutely.
Well, of course, we'd all be rogues because I believe that if one rat folk in a square is threatening, they all are considered flanking. That might even be a feat or something, but they have something weird like
It's
that.
a swarming
something, yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
You're like a troop,
Pathfinder did
basically.
do that for a while.
It's a troop of rats. Hey, rats can go to war too, you know.
Okay. I guess we're just going in. I don't really have a much better plan than that, unless anybody else stops me. No?
Yeah, you guys haven't had much
Nah,
of a
do what
plan at
you want.
all, honestly.
Do what I want. Go back home. Get a nice little cabin. Marry somebody. Settle down. Have a few kids.
Whoa.
Sure. After
Um,
this combat.
This guy is breaking the rules of reality. It's kind of trippy. He's in two squares at once. All right, so I'm going to move up there. And I will give him a quick jolt.
Oh, fun.
Jolt. Jolt cola. All right, he didn't have a token, so
Right.
here's my cast. Oh.
Yeah, it'll do it.
Baby.
Let's see. He is technically flat-footed.
I think I might have accidentally touched him a little too hard.
Does the touch go against armor at all? No.
It's his touch armor class, and if he has armor, I actually get a bonus +2 to hit.
Yeah, he's not wearing his armor because he's in bed.
Okay.
So that's what I was trying to...
Unless he was sleeping in chainmail pajamas,
No.
It's
like
true.
a lot of adventurers like to do.
Yeah.
Only players sleep in their armor.
Basically.
Yeah, pretty much.
Isn't that the only reason to take
Endurance.
Endurance, that's
It's
the
also
one.
one
a
of the
Yeah.
feat.
best
Yeah.
parts of being like whatchamacallit, a ranger. Like they get it for free.
It's
Mhm.
also a feat prerequisite for some other decent feats, though.
It is, yes. It's
Okay.
yeah. So I think I critically hit him.
You do.
Okay. I apologize.
All right. You shock him awake. He's awake.
You did the damage to yourself, it looks like, though.
Oh no! I touched myself. Why do I have myself targeted? Okay. Darn, it
know.
actually took away my temporary hit points too.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Maybe
all
I'll just put
corrected.
it back in the numbers, though. Reverse
Um,
engineer it if you don't remember.
Also, where
yeah, there we go.
did you actually stop where you're at?
Well, the
No, I don't
problem is
know
he's
where
not
he
on a
is.
square.
I'll be here if that is more appropriate. I'm looming over him. Okay.
Okay,
And that
well,
will be
he
it for
would have
me.
taken an attack of opportunity, and yes, he can when you went through that threatened square to get there to deliver that.
Sure. I will accept that.
I've never
Okay.
known Aronnax to be afraid of taking a hit.
Strike me and I shall become more powerful.
Yeah, I was just because he is awake, but he doesn't have a weapon, but he's still going to. Oh, hold on, was shit.
He must have
I'm
unarmed strike.
probably gonna miss, but
I don't know.
do
I mean,
Threaten
you?
without a weapon.
Oh, does 24 hit?
No.
I'm sorry.
Yes,
Oh, okay. All right.
by a significant margin. I think you're thinking of Frand when you're thinking of does a 24 hit.
I guess that's fair.
Or me. I'm
That's
actually
true.
really high AC.
I think my AC is topped out at 16 right now, or 15, one of the two. So yeah, he got me.
Okay.
My
It
AC is
got me.
29. Something I might have effects on me I shouldn't have.
Okay. You're gonna take 11 damage, bludgeoning.
Okay.
No, I
Um,
just have 29 armor, I guess.
there we go. I take the pummeling. I move up. And yeah, that's it for me.
Whoops. Okay, it's his turn, and he's going to shoot. So he's in his bed.
Excuse me.
This is very.
Oh,
very
that's true. He's
unfortunate.
prone. So he only got 20 because he got -4 to hit, which is still enough to hit me.
Yeah, yeah. Oh. Hmm.
Oh, it's me. Sorry about that.
No, it's not. It's his
It's
turn.
No, it's
him.
not.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think what the best course of action here is. It's a very unfortunate situation for this fellow.
What would RNGesus do?
He
Yeah.
could surrender. We'd accept that.
I don't know about that one.
We just tie him up, strip him down, tie him up, and hide him behind some barrels.
Wow. Well, you gotta grapple him first. So yeah. Okay, well, how about... Actually, he can just try to grapple you while prone. I think that's what
Yeah.
he's gonna do. We're gonna go in for a grapple. I'm gonna actually put my modifier. Prone would affect that, yes. Probably.
Yeah, -4 to hit.
-4, yeah. So 25.
That is, I'll check, but very likely to succeed. My CMD is less than 25.
Okay. Then he grapples
He has me grappled. Oh no.
All right. Uh It's your well, not your. No, it's boy's turn now.
Mhm.
You know what? I just want to say this really quick. I feel like I just don't have the energy that like I normally would when I drink coffee. And I think it's because Keurig and their Keurig cups doesn't like give you as much of the caffeine within it that you would get if you just brewed your own coffee.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
absolutely.
the Keurig sucks. Like I
Well,
never
the amount
feel
of ground in the
energized
cup,
by my coffee.
it's not that much, right?
Sometimes I like run 2 cups into my cup, and even then it's just.
Are you using a Keurig brewer, like the coffee maker?
Yeah, just yeah.
Yeah, just buy little like reusable like little pods and just
I was
buy
thinking
coffee
about
grounds.
that. Yeah.
It comes out way better because that's what I do.
Okay, because like I was just sitting here like I drank my old coffee and I still feel super low energy, and this has just been reoccurring for a while now.
Yeah, no. We all know pods are cheap.
Mm.
Yeah, the
Anyway,
reusable ones are really good. Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a bark skin on Fox, and then Fox is right after this, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna have Fox take his movement to get in over here. Is that possible? Can he double move like that?
Yeah, and since he's grappling, nothing.
Okay, yeah, then
happens.
that's his turn.
Okay.
And I also wanted to ask, since Boy is a bat and he can cast his spells in a bat, can I just hold on to Fox's like fur and like travel with him on his back?
I think it would take an action to grapple onto him to do so.
You probably need to do like
It'd be
ride
like riding,
checks and
basically.
stuff. Yeah.
But
Is
the
it
thing
like
is,
a
I don't
move to
think.
get on a horse or a move to get on to
Yeah, usually.
a mount?
So
Yeah.
then he'd still have a standard action probably after the fox
Yeah.
moves. I mean, when you're mounted on someone, it's weird because your mount works on your initiative.
Well, I'm there next to him. I touch him as a bat, and then can I just like hold on to him?
Yeah, as a move action, you can mount
Okay.
him, so say.
I'm cool. But yeah, because like I
Okay.
said, as a little bat, I'm tiny. That's my turn.
This little bat riding a fox.
Yeah.
Never seen anything so strange in my life.
No? I don't know. You've seen some strange things.
You have the internet. You've seen some strange things.
No, I meant in character.
Yeah, fair enough.
Okie dokie. So that's both your turns then. And Frand?
I'm gonna do a flying kick and try to knock this guy out. Some non-lethal damage.
Flying kick.
I have him targeted, but I know it won't actually do much. And we're doing dragon style as well. All right. It's a 28 hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. And then let's see. I think I get 2 more attacks at full BAB. Sorry, it's been a while since I played this character. Yeah, 2 more at full BAB. So 24 for it's gonna be a little bit less damage. Well, I might roll higher, I guess, though. So it ended up being slightly more, but and then I get 3 last attacks in descending order.
Okay.
And then maybe
How much
26 and
damage did
22.
Aaron Axis do before? Apparently I didn't apply that. 34. Okay.
34.
34.
So I maybe have 2 more hits at most. I'm pretty sure the 12 misses, but 26 and 22.
Well, because he's not wearing his armor.
He's grappled and prone.
Yeah, that 22 will hit.
Okay. So and then 1 more as well. Okay.
But
And
also,
then, yeah.
I think he was already dying before you got to those.
Okay, well, I'd
sitting there
stop.
adding that up.
I'd stop punching him if he's unconscious.
Let me double check. Yeah, he would have been knocked out by that point. Okay. So you don't kill him, you just stop when he knocks out?
Yep.
When he stops moving.
Okay.
When he gets knocked unconscious and lets go of Aaron Axis, I stop hitting him.
We tuck him
Okay.
back into bed.
Was that non-lethal? Yeah, it was. Okay.
Yep.
Then you tuck him back into bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing happened here.
This is a bad dream.
He just came out with bruises. Got electrocuted.
Yeah, and this
Saw
burn mark in the middle of his
bat
forehead.
riding a fox.
He must
See, it's
think
the
he's dreaming.
it's the bat riding the fox that convinced him that this was just a bad dream.
Yeah.
We'll close this door, these double doors.
Okay.
Once Guru gets inside.
Oh, I will move inside. And it's quiet because I finished casting my silence.
Hmm.
So now no one can say anything or hear anything.
Oh, well, where is your silence spell? Because when we open
It's
these
on
doors.
me.
Oh, you cast it on you. Okay.
Yeah. Because I couldn't see anything in the room, so I was like, well, the only thing I can see is myself, so I'll just put on myself and move into the room was my next action.
Sure. And that is dismissible, right?
It
If you need
is,
to. Yeah.
if I choose to.
Yeah.
But I think this is a great time for us to all learn what it's like to be boy. With
Boy wasn't
before he
deaf.
could turn into. Well, no, but we can't communicate via speaking, so we have to like mime things.
Okay. Well, I will point to those double doors and make sort of twisting motions with my hand and point to Guru.
Oh, okay. I will go over to the doors and check them out. See, are they trapped? I don't know why they would be, but you never know.
While he's doing that, I will start poking around the room and seeing if there's anything of interest.
Okay.
I'll
well,
even
there's all this
no,
guy's
I won't do
gear.
it. Any letters or notes or keys or implements, books, journals. I can't cast detect magic, so I don't know if the gear is special.
I can, but I'm looking at the door right now.
GG, don't think there are any traps.
Also, you can't
Okay.
cast detect magic while silence is up.
Well, that's what I meant. Yes.
Yep.
Ah,
I followed that. I just didn't think Zidurium did.
no, I didn't. I for whatever reason was thinking like you can't cast it because you don't have it, not because silence. Yeah.
You know, honestly, it just reminded me. I might not even have the spell to begin with, but that's neither here nor there. Yes, I do have detect magic, but okay.
Did you know there's an alternate elf racial trait that gives you constant spell detect magic?
No,
Like,
that's awesome.
You just always have it. I can't remember what you
I
trade.
need this.
I can't remember what you trade for it, but
It's
Yeah.
probably something good because I've never taken that and I've played some elves. So you probably lose something really good.
I think I might be the spell casting thing they get, like the bonuses they get or whatever. So it actually makes the
Because
most
the
sense.
only reason to play
Yeah.
an elf is for the spellcasting bonus.
Well, not really, but it means if you're playing a non-spell casting elf, that's the only reason to take that trait, really.
Yeah. Well, it's for the spell pen. That's why you play elf. That's why I play elf.
Okay. You don't find any journals or keys or anything of the sort.
Okay.
How long does silence last? It lasts
rounds.
rounds. Okay, so before too long, it's gonna run out. Like a minute in a little bit. So I'm not gonna worry about dismissing it. It'll just run out when it runs out when we're just looking around.
Okay.
And once it runs out, I say, no, I don't see any traps on the doors, and then I'll detect magic, or let Aaron Access detect magic on the dude's gear. Either way. No, I don't know. Hang out. I'm just hanging out.
So you're gonna wait for silence to end?
Yeah, it's like a minute. So
Yeah,
I wait while I'm looking at the door and while they're looking around, and then eventually it ends after a minute.
It lasts 106 seconds.
Okay, out of the items that you find, 6 of them are magical.
Oh boy. Okay, I will pull out the handy dandy wand of identify. It will only have 32 charges left. It's about to run out.
Yes, on the verge of running out.
Okay, and then we put the 10 in there and we hit the spellcraft button. 1, 2. So you guys keep watch while I look at these items, I guess.
Alright.
He
4.
closed this door behind us, actually.
Remember that there
I
is
can't-
another
I-
guard here that we know of.
Yeah, but I do
Yep.
listen through the door.
So as long as no one interrupts with people coming in or whatever, I identify all the things with 2 charge, 1 charge. Yeah.
Okay. I don't have these in the party sheet, but also I'm not sure whether or not you guys are actually going to use any of it, but this is what you find.
Can I use it? Sure I can.
Yeah, this would be stuff that we would take with us to sell later if we weren't at the end of the campaign.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of this is actually gonna get used by anyone. I could almost justify
The
using
bracers
it.
of armor seem useful.
Yeah, they're not bad. I already have bracers +6 though, so my bracers are already that's the thing. All these
Wait.
things I have significantly better versions of. So
Yeah, I didn't know you had +6. Okay.
I guess technically the belt I have is not do strength at all. It's a Dex Con belt, but it's +4 to both of those. So it's
Yeah, it's
then
it's
really
slightly
hard
better
to-
than 2 strength.
yeah.
Barely better.
I actually don't have any strength increasing items, but strength's still my highest score.
Well, you
Which is
just
actually
got
kinda
2,
crazy.
so
Yeah, I just
I
got
assume
2
you put it
bonus
in
strength.
strength.
I did.
Okay. Okay, well, we'll make Aaron Access or someone carry this stuff. Do we have a bag of holding? Or we'll just leave it, like, who cares? We should probably
Yeah.
not let the Dark Dragon stay geared.
We could
Oh,
just
Fox,
leave it
you're
here and
cutting
pick it up
out.
later. No, that's actually just me
Oh, okay.
choking a bit.
Okay.
Um,
Then everything's fine in that case.
Yes. Yeah. I could take them, or we could just leave them for now and pick them up on the way out.
Yeah, whatever. Or just throw it off the side of the ship.
Well, I'm expecting that we might even be stealing this ship, to be honest, but we'll see what happens.
The one that's not finished versus the one that is finished?
No, this
You're
is the
in
finished
the
one.
finished
Oh,
one.
we're on the finished one. Okay,
Yeah.
never mind. Never mind. For whatever reason, I thought we were on the unfinished one.
Okay, well, if those doors are not trapped, then I'll wait for
I don't
Guru
see
to move
traps.
out of the way, and I will move into his position.
I have issued the move to move out of the way. Thank you. I am out of the way.
And then I will open the door.
The last thing I want to do is open doors.
Let me just look at the image real. Okay, you see 3 doors. 2 double doors straight ahead and a door. Actually, you see 5 doors. 5 doors.
We need
You
more
know,
doors.
2 doors on each
sorry, this is
side
late,
and double
but
doors across.
does anybody want the Amulet of Mighty Fists?
Oh, I don't care.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna take that, because that would actually work for me when I wild shape.
Sure, yeah. Also, you get your armor, your natural armor bonus from bark skin. So, like,
Yeah, I don't have the neck piece on right now.
yeah, I wear amulet natural armor, so +3. Otherwise, I might have taken that, but
I'll take that. Let's see. No, I don't need anything else.
Okay. There are many options in front of us.
Well, we should take
Yeah.
care of the doors on the right because I'm fairly confident there's somebody in there.
I will move into the room and wait for doors to be opened in front of me.
Aaron Axis is opening the door.
Yeah, I'll just wait for Friend. Step up beside me.
I tried to move up.
Your token is stuck? Oh, there we go.
Maybe.
Okay, you open the door. Oh, whoop. Here we go. And you see somebody sitting down at their desk. And they, you guys can roll initiatives as they push their stool back and stand up.
This guy actually was already awake though, because he was the one
Yeah.
who came out. And,
Yeah.
so he probably is already ready, or at least more ready than his buddy was.
Truce. Okay, let me see what his initiative is. Oh, much, much higher than the other one. Ugh, I hate how this thing works sometimes. Oh, I'm still trying to learn Unity. It doesn't quite work the way the other program did. Okay. There, I'm giving you guys an actual token to target. What? Ugh. There we go. It says disk. Here. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so who gets to go first? Looks like he does. So he's gonna say, wait a second. You guys lied to me. He doesn't seem too happy about that. He has a rapier. And he's gonna go ahead and just 5-foot step over here. And we're gonna target you, even though I don't have a stat block set. Let's just roll that.
Because of course a skyship must have a swashbuckler.
You know, I mean, I'm sure this hits 35.
Yes.
Yeah.
Close.
Well, let's cut that in half. Let's say he only got like 18. He still hit.
Yeah, his to hit's great, but his damage sucks. All right, let's get this modifier in.
He needs sneak attack or poison or something.
So you take 6 damage, and then our second hit is gonna be 24 to hit.
Yep.
Seven more damage.
Okay.
I think he only has two hits. Okay. So that is his turn. All right.
All right. So there's like one right next to me in the fox. Or no, that's the other guy. The line of sight's kind of weird here. Since I'm kind of riding the fox, I would like to delay my action until after the fox goes, so that it can move.
Okay. Fran.
Let's see. I could try to acrobatics to get behind him.
You could.
With your speed, you could just run around the other side and open the door to pin him in.
Oh, the front. Yeah, there's another door that leads outside that he came through earlier.
Yep.
The only thing is I closed the front door there earlier.
Oh, that's right. Which was part of the plan. So yeah.
I could use. Okay, so I also can use my 4-leaf clover to give myself a bonus to this. So for the acrobatics check. So we'll try it. If it doesn't work, then he just gets to take an attack opportunity against me. So I got to beat his CMD plus 5.
Oh, okay.
And I'm gonna do an acrobatics check and hope I roll good. That's not good. Probably don't beat it.
No, that you do not get past him.
Okay. So he gets to take an attack opportunity if he wants.
Yeah, he will do that for sure.
Oh, yeah, I did this in backwards order. Maybe I should have done an attack first and then.
37.
Oh yeah, that hits, and it's probably a critical threat.
Oh, good point. It is. I'm sitting here like shifting between windows. I'm not even looking that much. Let's see. We're gonna roll that again.
All right, well,
19.
not
Nope.
confirmed. That's what usually happens to me too. So I feel your pain, buddy.
That's fair.
I guess he technically can make a will save to disbelieve my illusion if he wants as well. All right, so I take 10.
10 damage, yes.
All right, well, I tried to move through him, it didn't work, so I only got 1 attack here. And I think he's got cover, which is part of why I was going to try to do it, just to avoid cover. But
Yeah.
as far as I was like, oh, maybe I should just done the stunning fist first, because that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to hit a stunning fist on him. Let's see here, cover, and it's gonna be 1 attack. And that probably misses.
What?
I don't know why I did a -4 for cover. Normally the cover should be a bonus to his AC, but whatever.
Oh, I think that's how it interprets it since you're the one applying it.
Yeah, I mean the math works out the same as long as you don't also.
Right. But
Normally, if you're targeting,
rules, it's technically supposed to be the other way around.
yeah. Well,
Yeah.
yeah, as long as it's being consistent. Usually, if you have something targeted and it's actually statted out, it'll do it correctly at least. The end result will be right. Okay, so that probably misses still though.
That's a miss, yeah.
Okay, that's my turn then.
Okie dokie. Gigi?
Well, I will cast something, I'm sure. What will I
Cast
cast?
something, I'm sure.
Well, I can't really like get up and touch him with any touch effects, so I need something
You guys
ranged.
suck at like planning and having foresight, I
I guess
swear.
a hold person seems good.
Just like straight on is how we go.
Yeah,
Make it up
I
as we
will
go.
try to cast hold person on him.
Mm.
Hiya.
That's not his will save, but I'll take that die roll and apply his will save to it.
DC 20.
Oh yeah, he fails.
Oh, okay, cool. So he's paralyzed, and at the end of his turn, every time he gets a full round action to try and end the effect.
Uh-huh.
I think. Wait. Yeah,
That
this is a
sounds
full
right.
round action that does not provoke. Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. It
Fox.
worked. And you make coup de grace him, I believe.
We
Maybe
could.
not though.
I
I
probably
think
won't.
yeah, you can.
But you could.
I'm just putting options out there.
All right, so the fox has overrun, so I'm gonna attempt to overrun him. In fact, I've got greater overrun. So if I beat him and knock him down, everyone gets an attack of opportunity on him.
Well, I won't because he's got cover from where I'm standing. But he'll be helpless while he's paralyzed. So if I get to go and he fails to save for his next turn, I can move into the room
Okay,
for
I think
free.
this is the fox targeting him. So he can't choose to get out of the way because he's paralyzed. So the fox knocks him prone, gets on the other side of him, and everyone gets an attack of opportunity. Fox just comes barreling
Yes.
in, putting his paws on the paralyzed man's body and knocking him down. So Aaron X, if you want to take an attack on him.
Yes.
I don't think he's grappling you anymore because he's paralyzed and stuff.
Oh, this
Oh,
guy
okay.
wasn't grappling me.
Not this guy, yeah.
It's just
Oh, one.
I fumble around. The fox rushes past me, and I'm like, oh,
Oh
this.
man.
Yeah.
Okay, what does Boyd do?
I am going to.
You said he's prone now?
Yeah, he should be prone because
Okay.
the that improved overrun. It's well just normal overrun. If you don't choose to get out of the way and they beat your AC, they prone you. So he can't choose to get out of the way, right? So he has to take it, and he got beat by 5, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so he's prone. Boy is going to guidance the fox as a cantrip. And that's
Okay.
it.
And Aaron Axis. I never did take grappled off you, but there you go.
Oh, I'm up again. Oh, again. I'm at the bottom of the order. Okay, well, he is down, right? I'm
Yeah, he's prone.
inclined to step aside and let Frand render him unconscious. Like he stopped moving, right? He's paralyzed.
He's on the ground too, because Fox knocked him down.
Yeah. You know what? I'll just step aside and let Frand work his magic on that guy.
I'll see if I get to, because
Fran's gonna gently put him asleep.
not so gently, but
Not so gently. It comes out with bruises, but
if I
he's
had the
still
brawler
alive.
or knockout punch or whatever, maybe.
Let's see. I gotta roll a will save. Only if I want to.
Yeah, versus the hold. It's a full round action. Hey, no wait, he missed it by 1, didn't he?
And yeah, 19 doesn't do it. He's still
I think it was DC
paralyzed.
20, right, Zidarium?
It was higher, right?
DC 20.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
so he was
failed.
close actually. Alright, well, while he's paralyzed, I'll move over and full round him for non-lethal damage.
Aww.
She's got like a -4 to AC on
Gigi's
top of
looking for death.
I mean, you can coup de grace for non-lethal, right? But I think you do
No.
more
No.
non-lethal if you full round.
No,
Oh,
coup de
you.
grace
No,
means like you're cutting their head off or something. Like it's so drastic that they do not
Okay.
live from it. Yeah.
I
the
just thought that
16,
like monks had a thing where they could do it
16 confirm against
against
uh
paralyzed no
paralyzed
dex
and
boy.
prone. It actually might just because he's paralyzed and prone, but
Well, because he would have dropped a shield. Wait, I'm looking at the wrong guy.
It doesn't say he necessarily drops anything. He just freezes in place.
I'm
yeah,
pretty
but I think
sure you drop your items when you're.
When you stunned, you do. I'm not
yeah, I
100%
don't think
sure
you do
about
for
paralyzed.
paralyzed though.
You just freeze gripping.
Either
Yeah.
way, he's
Yeah.
I
like
think so,
he's
but he
considered 0 dex, right? So it's -5, and then he's prone, so -4. Like
yeah, it's
he's
at least
taking
a
some big
-5,
negatives.
maybe more if he actually has a
Oh,
positive
if he has
score.
dex, yeah.
I guess it could be less than a -5 from
If he
if
has
he
like
has
8
a
dex
yeah, if you have a really
as a
bad dex score.
swashbuckler. Hmm.
I don't know if he's a swashbuckler, but he uses a rapier, so he probably has good dex.
He's probably dex
Not
based, yeah.
necessarily a swashbuckler, but
It could just be like a dex-based
I
fighter.
think if I lose my dex, I might actually lose this random bonus. Let me look at it really quick.
There's a lot like you lose your dodge bonus if you lose your dex bonus. So like paralyzed means you lose the effect from dodge. if you have like that feat.
The dodge feat for the one.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess if this is based off of the dodge bonus, then yeah, we lose some of these hidden numbers here. Yeah, that'll crit.
Yay, we
Okay.
did it.
So modifiers, critical. I'm gonna hit a critical hit for a ton of damage. And since I got a critical hit, everyone gets to be affected by a prayer from the Crown of Conquest.
Okay.
So let me untarget that target. I guess technically he has to roll as, or no, he's no save. He just gets affected by the negative version of it.
So Fran punches somebody on the ground and you guys get blessed. How lovely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whenever I trigger a critical hit, I guess technically a coup de grace would trigger it too, right? But
Technically, because
since
a
it's
coup de grace is a
hit,
critical hit, yeah.
yeah. But anyway, I'm not gonna bother. But he has -1, the negative effect from prayer as well. But here we go. Power attack. Oh, I have myself targeted. Whoops. So yeah, I guess I do have two. Well, whatever. I'll just use the one that I went after him with, which was an 18, which probably hits him because he's all of his penalties because it's 16 confirmed, right? And then last of my attacks, which I'll just do all three. Oops, I'll do all three at once. No, I guess I won't. Why was it only plus 15? What happened there? Why did the math change?
The first one, those for your attack.
Oh wait, no, it was fine. It was fine. That was correct. Okay, we're fine. Nothing to see here. All right, and then 3 more attacks. So I'm probably knocking him unconscious. I'm assuming because I hit with like every attack
Yeah.
except for one of them.
Yeah, he's unconscious.
No, actually, all of them hit. Okay, so yeah. All right, and yeah, that prayer probably gets removed. It probably doesn't stay on long enough for another fight because it only lasts for 5 rounds. But so we'll pull this unconscious guy up onto his bed.
Okay.
Do we hear like anything else after knock this guy unconscious? Like sound like anybody's running over to stop us or anything?
No. It's all pretty quiet.
Okay.
Our stealth operation is proceeding along.
All right.
Okay.
I think he'll be out for a couple hours at
Okay,
least.
well, we'll tuck him into bed. I'll cast Detect Magic on him.
All right, you do detect magic.
That's Guru's job.
Oh, I thought you were gonna give it a shot. I will try and identify the magic with my own detect magic.
Okay.
What magic is on him?
You detect 5 auras of magic.
Are they like items?
Yep.
Okay, then add a 10 to that, and I will use 2 more charges of the wand. That might have been like spell effects. Wand is down to 30 charges, guys. 30. Wait, I have a I have an effect for this. I've been adding it manually. Wand of Identify. Honestly, I should just have that on almost all the time. Okay, so the first one is a 26, and the rest are the numbers there. I rolled
Okay.
a 1, 2, 2, 3, and a 20. This is why we use the wand.
These are the items you identify and find on the beam.
And Mithril Rapier could be useful if we need to get through DR.
We fight like
Was
a
always useful.
werewolf.
Yeah, the werewolves that haunt airships or something.
Flying
might be.
wolves.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep.
What do you do?
But yeah, I don't need any of that stuff, but I tell the party, here's this stuff.
Here's the stuff.
Well, let's check out the other room on this side then to be complete, to make sure nobody comes up behind us.
Okay.
So I will take Guru's position and open the door once he is
Wait, do you want me
confirmed
to-
that there's no traps.
Yeah, you want me to do that? I'll do that. Look for trap. Good roll.
Okay. Gigi, you think the door is trapped?
Hey, the gloves! See? The gloves! I will try and disable the trap with my insane disable device check. With my masterwork trap fighting tools, my gloves of trappy disable-y stuff, and all my Oracle archetype abilities.
Okay.
I roll a 1 and get a 30 on the check.
Yeah, it's all good. This trap seems to be like a makeshift trap, but it seems to be so well made. It's kind of crazy. Somebody made their own trap out of just random things. You disable the trap.
Okay.
The
I
makeshift
say
trap.
it's disabled. It looked homemade, but it was well made. And I step aside back here and let Aaron Axis open sesame.
Okay. I will. Oh,
Wait,
wait, the
which
door's
door
right
are you
here. Sorry.
opening? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Then
Open it up.
you open this door. And you can't because it's locked.
Hmm. I'll
Ah,
step back over here.
I will
Okay,
go to
stop
unlock
shifting
it.
your tokens. Just it's fine. It's fine. You don't need to move your
Okay.
hands around them.
Okay, and this is a -5 because I don't get this bonus when unlocking. I should probably use the other way, but whatever.
Okay.
It's fine. Game's almost over.
This lock also seems to be makeshift, and you do manage to disable it.
Okay, then I step back aside and yeah. There we go. Try now.
Alright, Aaron Axis opens the door.
Mm-hmm.
And you do so.
And it's empty.
No. Somebody is laying in the bed, and it looks like they're asleep, with their backs turned towards you.
I will quietly let friend through. He is Mr. Sandman. He quietly puts people to sleep.
Okay. Um.
He can even charge because he has 10 feet of distance.
True. I'll do that. I'll charge in and do a stunning fist as my surprise round action on him.
Oh shit, well I need you to roll initiative, because this person is not actually asleep, they're aware of you.
They were fake asleep.
Hmm.
So maybe I don't even get to charge actually then. Well, you can move my token if it needs to go back, but otherwise I'm good.
You get
There
in
was
there,
a second
but
trap I couldn't detect. It was the trap he was planning. Which the fact that there was a makeshift trap on the door that maybe gave it away.
I just want to see who wins this initiative race because it'll determine
That's not me.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, Fran, you beat him on the initiative, so you get the rest of your action.
Okay, so I get to do a stunning fist charge on him.
Yeah. Poor guy.
Hold up. The prayer probably is no longer on us, so let me remove that. I should change the prayer to specify that it's a luck bonus, actually, especially because I have the 4-leaf clover, which is also a luck bonus. All right. It's +2 dragon style. It's a 30.
Hold on. Let me find.
And if it does, my stunning fist DC is 19 fortitude.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't have the stat block open for some reason. Wait, what? A third?
It was a 30.
Oh, yeah.
And then DC 19 fortitude save.
Oh, let me roll that. You never know on the. Yeah,
Okay. He is stunned and also shaken for however long it was from dragon ferocity.
Uh-huh. And
D4
after
plus
you
5.
do that, you get a good look at who you just knocked out.
Oh. he's just stunned.
He's just I tried to give you guys
okay.
clues, but apparently it didn't click.
No, it didn't. Alright. I just hit him once. Wait, guys.
The desert guy, right?
This is
Yeah,
Karn.
Karn. Yeah. Okay.
Karn, what are you doing here? Sorry, I thought you were a dark dragon. I know I probably look more like a dark dragon than you do right now, but
Okay, well, when he's no longer stunned and you guys don't continue combat,
no.
then yeah.
No, we do not hit Karn.
I was worried
anymore.
for him for a moment. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, I was only hitting for non-lethal damage.
Yeah, we're not doing non-lethal.
Like Gigi races in. I wanted to autograph. Damn it!
Runs in with a scythe. Like, where did you find that?
Oh, no.
I'm always prepared.
The slasher. We found him.
I am the real slasher.
He says, "Oh God, it's you guys. I knew you would come. That's why I put myself here."
What? Why?
Well, I'm a prisoner, but I'm not a prisoner. You know what I mean? And he like winks at you.
I mean, I
We
guess
saw him taken away by the Dark Dragon guards at one point. I remember that scene.
What scene?
Right.
You saw me? Wait, what?
Well, I didn't.
Confused. I think Gigi elaborately described it, perhaps.
Did I scry on him? I don't remember.
You
yeah, I think you did.
Is that what happened? Okay. Just magic stuff. Don't worry about it. That's what I tell Karn.
You saw me. Where? When? That's cool.
You're being taken away in the Golden City.
A while ago. I don't remember. It's too
Golden
long out
City.
of character.
Aurea.
No,
Arya,
you guys
yeah.
saw him
Or
on the elevator with
Ah, right. Okay.
the axe. But he also had two dark dragons at each side of him. Well, if you guys describe how you saw him, he says,
Sure.
yeah, I was taken away just after I was trying to steal the axe. Like you guys wanted.
True. That is what we wanted.
But I'm really sorry, but survivability kicked in and I convinced them to take me and the axe.
Do you know where the axe is now?
I think Zog has it. If not Zog, Jade has it. They
I think
seem to
I've
be the
heard of.
most interested in it.
I think I've heard of
We heard of
Zog,
Jade?
but I don't know if I've heard of Jade.
Nah, you guys haven't really heard the name Jade, no.
So how did you become crew of this ship?
I'm not. I'm not. I'm technically a prisoner. But I decided to lock myself in here so that they can't come in.
Hmm.
Surprised they didn't just like break the door down or something.
Ah, I guess they figured I ain't going anywhere, so no point. To be honest, a lot of these guys are really lazy.
That one over there is sleeping on the job.
Figure.
So do you know where the axe is kept right now? Can you tell us anything about this airship?
I don't know much about the airship other than it has cannons on it, which is really cool. You can probably destroy a lot of things with it.
It's
Also,
bad.
I think there's a portal on the airship. I
Oh,
don't know where
wow.
it goes,
Okay.
and I can't seem to go through it because they won't let me. I tried.
Why would they keep a portal on an airship? What's even the point of having it on an airship when an airship
So
can
it's
already fly anywhere?
portable.
I mean,
I'm not
unless
really sure, but some high figures come through here often and they don't exit back out. So it seems to be going somewhere that important people would want to go.
Have you seen the leader of the Dark Dragons?
Zog
Zog?
himself?
Yeah.
No. No, I have not. Or if
Do you
I
know where
did,
they're
I
planning
didn't
to
know it.
go with the airships?
Everywhere? I think they're planning to conquer the world.
Okay. It's about as bad as we suspected.
Huh.
What about any ideas on how to destroy one? How to disable or take them out?
That would be Gobi's expertise.
Gobi, is Gobi here?
No,
Oh, okay.
not that I'm aware of.
Well, I know that airships have engines. They probably need those to fly. That may be a good way to disable them.
Hmm. Okay. Do you know how many other people are on the ship?
I don't. I've been locked in here for a couple of days now.
Okay, we should get moving then before somebody else finds us.
We've kind
Yep,
of
that
been
sounds fine with me.
knocking everybody we run into out.
Yeah.
The last couple times we've encountered them, and then tucked them into bed.
Yeah, you know.
But
Do what you gotta.
before that we were just bluffing and acting like we belong. So we'll go back to that this time and just we belong here. Don't worry about it. Just don't tell anyone you saw us.
Carton, do you want to go with us?
No,
Oh
I was
yeah, you
thinking
can
about
do that too.
leaving now.
How are you gonna get out?
Well, I mean, you could get part of the way. The guard in the
And you
other
guys
rooms,
cleared the way, right?
Not
not exactly.
really.
Not exactly.
Oh.
We kind of came in a disguise for a lot of the way, and only got caught once we got on this boat.
I could cast fly on you, and you could fly off the airship if you want to escape.
That would be fun.
Do you want to leave, or do you want to help us?
No, I want to leave. I'm done with this place.
Okay. Well, let's quietly walk outside here, and maybe you guys can make sure the coast is clear, and then I'll cast fly on you, and you can jump off and fly down.
Okay. You do so, and he jumps off and flies down.
I warn him, be careful for dark dragons, like dragons, before he goes. And here is my fly use, 3rd level spell. Lasts 11 minutes. Hopefully that's long enough for him to get down, and I think it gives him featherfall when it ends. Anyways,
Yeah.
so it should be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then we come back here, and I guess we want to look at the rest of the rooms, or what?
Yeah, I mean, we should find out where this portal goes too.
Yeah. Uh, Not really sure how to do that other than just go in and see.
Well, let's check these doors out in the stern then.
Yeah. Okay. Look for traps.
All right. Stop moving your guys' tokens, cause like, yeah, just describe where you
Okay.
are, and yeah, we'll figure it out. Cause like, I get these big ass check marks, and it consumes your whole tokens, and then all of your tokens end up having these like check marks or X's on them, and I don't know.
Pay attention to
I
us,
miss the
GM.
old. I miss the old way.
You could unlock tokens,
I could, but
and then I'll complain
also,
that I can't measure distance.
yeah, exactly. So, yeah. As a reminder, there are doors
Pick
on
your
the left
poison.
and the right of this as well.
Yeah, there are what, 5 doors? Was it?
Yeah, there's doors here. There's doors here.
Okay, so there's a left, right, and center.
Mhm.
So maybe we'll check. Which one does Aaron Axis want? I'll do whichever one Aaron Axis wants me to look at.
So did you say left, right, and center?
Yeah.
Dang it, Pluto.
Do you have any
Yeah.
preference on
No,
order?
just yeah, whatever you thinks is best. I mean, they all open into the
I'll
real
go with
room, right?
well, we don't know. I'll go with the
Okay.
smallest door, or the left and right the same size, small.
Yeah.
All right, I'll pick the left one first.
Okay. It's unlocked.
And I don't see any traps.
Nope.
All right, then I will tell Aaron it's okay. Check
Oh,
check
sorry.
that one out.
I apologize. I apologize. As soon as I did it, I'm like, oh, sorry. So I will move my cursor all the way to the left hand of the screen so that I don't do that again. I'll open the door.
I also have to switch layers to approve you guys, so when I'm like unmasking things, apparently I can't approve your guys' movement either. It's a
Sounds very
disaster.
nice.
Yeah, I'm not too keen on this layering thing. I get why they have it, but it's kind of annoying. Unless there's like a random hotkey, I can force it to unmask stuff. Let's not dilly
Or a
that. You guys
hotkey to
open up
approve
the right
moves.
one as well.
Could just turn off having to approve movements, especially outside of combat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think approved moves makes the most sense when you're using something like dynamic lighting or things like that too.
I'm doing
'cause, like,
that, or when whenever we're going in big distances and we need to measure easily.
sure, but I mean that's like the main thing. It's like it doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
so we can't like move into a dark room and see something we're not supposed to.
Yes, like I could drag my
I
token
see.
onto like some far off corner and it doesn't actually do anything other than put my token in a weird spot. That secret can
Jim's
just
like,
ignore
hey,
it.
what are you up to?
But if moving my token makes it so I can actually see something over there that I shouldn't be able to see yet, then that's when it's a problem.
Well, that's what you did on Roll20, is like if you really wanted to, you just pick up your token, you never let it go, you just pick it up and you move it around the
Just move it
walls,
around.
and then you could
I've done
see.
that before, not like
Cheater.
maliciously, but just
Cheater.
not maliciously, just be like, hey, look at this.
We've all done it. We know it. Yeah, that was a flaw in Roll20. This one, though, for some reason, even I can't move your guys' tokens past Fog of War, so it's like, okay.
Roll20 at least would stop you from moving through walls. It would do that.
Yes.
But yeah. So if you wanted to
Uh,
stop people from seeing something, you could always just block it off. But yeah, like if there was a huge cavern or something like that, and there's something on the other side of it that you're not supposed to see because your lighting doesn't go that far, it's like somebody accidentally moves their, or on purpose moves their token over there, and like, oh, I see it now. And Roll20 didn't have a system for approving moves, so
no.
it's they probably could have used something like that, but I wouldn't trust them to be able to implement it in a way that functions well, though.
No, that would be a community-made script, so I'm sure somebody can think of a way to do it, but you would have to be able to implement it into your game properly to make it work correctly, and that's annoying in itself. So the right room that you guys open up looks to be some sort of washroom. It's got like a bucket and sponges and some towels.
Okay.
I'm going to assume, because we're running out of time, that you guys are going to open up the next set of doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
we
Same
can
same
fast
same
forward
thing.
to. I'll perception and look for traps.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you do so. There's no traps. You open up the next set of doors. There's no traps. And you see a spiral stairway.
Ooh, okay.
I see a measury thing. What's this?
A measury thing? Huh?
Talking about
Did I put this
the
here?
arrow? No, maybe
I can move it.
you probably put it there.
That is you.
I don't know how I did that though.
If you hold both
Both right and left click draws arrows.
Oh, maybe I
Mm.
accidentally did that. I don't know how to get. I just closed the window.
Just left and right click again somewhere and it'll
Oh
close it.
Yep.
I'll head down the stairs.
no.
Okay.
Thank you.
Looks like we're gonna end session with you guys doing just that then. Heading down this.
Okay.
So why don't we put you guys in order on how you would go down? It may or may not matter.
I will be in the back.
Yeah, Bat's transformed boy Bat on Fox.
I guess I'll go behind Aaron Axis then. Otherwise, I was gonna say I'd be fine going in the back too, because I have a lot of mobility, so I can get to the front if I need to.
Okay.
Yeah,
And you
also
can
get to the
charge
back
through
very
everybody
easily.
too.
I can get to the back very easily too, so either logic works.
Okay. All right.
And there's like a portal down here, according to Karn. So
Yes.
According to
Portal
Karn, there's
to
a portal.
unknown.
But big names walk through it. High figures, you know, celebrities.
Oh, red carpet even.
Yes. All right. So yeah, we will pick up here when you guys come back. What day are we playing on? The 15th.
Sure.
So this, not gonna lie, this did drag just a little bit, so we may or may not have an additional session.
It's
We did
fine.
talk a bunch at the beginning of the game, so we started a little bit late.
Yeah. Sometimes we go on tangents and start talking about random shit, which is fine. I like conversation, but yeah.
And sometimes we run straight to the boss.
Sometimes. I mean, you guys did avoid some nasty fights that I had out there on that lovely map that I worked so hard to find.
oh,
It was a good looking map, though.
Well, we
didn't-
can have the fight on our way out. You know, when we're leaving.
Yeah.
Maybe.
maybe.
But
if
what
it
about
doesn't
the
get cutscened
portal?
away.
Remember, he said he never sees anybody leaving, just only arriving, so who knows?
True.
But yeah, no, it's fine. I like prepared a whole day version of that map. I got it all prepped, and then you guys were like, "Let's go with the guise of night." And I'm like, "Oh shit!" So it like started quickly gridding it and
Yeah,
putting a
the
mask
dangers
on
of
it.
preparing ahead of time. The players mess it all up.
I hate it. It's the worst. Like, ad-libbing is honestly the way to go. I think that's why, like, 5e is so much easier for game masters, because that's all 5e is ad-libbing.
Your teleport doesn't work at night. You have to use it during the day.
There you
The
go.
magic is linked to the sun.
I am GM, therefore I say everything is as I say. In Pathfinder, like, you can say that to your players, but then the players are going to be like, well, the rules say this, so now you need to be consistent, so which is it? And then you have to make that decision and then stick to it.
It is consistently true that the GM is right.
Well, you see, this is a lunar mage, so his magic is linked to the night.
I know there was like a video that was like talking about somebody notices like an inconsistency. You just play it off as like, yeah, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
like you intended to do that,
Yep, I agree.
which is actually not bad advice. I think you have to be like, there's situations where it probably is better to just say, oh yeah, you're right, that's my bad. But like, yeah, there's probably a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of situations where that actually like works pretty well.
Yeah.
I think more often though when I do that, it's not because somebody else knows this. Something that I notice myself. I'm like, oh, that, like while doing prep or something. I'm like, oh shit, something that I put in there doesn't actually make sense. So I gotta try to find a way to make it make sense.
Oh,
So
I know
I've
like
done that a few times, but
come up with like random little plot things to fill in holes, because like you guys would ask questions, and then like later in the campaign, for some obscure reason, you guys will bring it back up, and I'm just like, oh my god.
yeah, I like that though. But that's like part of the fun. But yeah, definitely for sure. It's stuff's like, I can't believe they latched onto that.
Like
You like the
that.
bread?
Yeah.
Yeah, the bread was seriously just a side quest. So
Oh, yeah. But now we have to find him.
100%.
He's here somewhere.
Yeah,
the
he
driving
is.
force
You haven't
behind
found him
him
yet.
now.
True.
Maybe we
So
need
what
to
are you
come
gonna
back during
do?
the
Are
day
you
to
gonna
find
go
him.
through the portal without finding?
No,
him?
we have to come back during the day, and then you get to use your
You have
day
to
map.
return.
Yeah.
guess. We'll see.
We'll have to go find him. It'll be part of the epilogue.
True.
Well, the credits are rolling and the heroes are like walking to
Oh,
every location
post
to
credit scene.
revisit. Yeah.
People are like leaving this place to go back, and we're like sitting there as everyone goes through, like, is he here? And we're like checking, running down this whole like procession, and like we think we spot someone who looks like they might have like elven ears, but we turn them around. It's like, oh, it's not the right elf. It's someone else.
It's setting up the sequel.
There you go. The Great Delivery.
Well, thanks for the game, and I will catch you guys in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
All right,
Yep.
sounds good.
Okay.
care.
Bye.
15th.